That shit working now? I think so. I think so. Yeah, I think we're ready. Shit's working. Cool. Shit's working. Shit is working. I don't know what happened a minute ago. I really don't know. I don't know what happened. I really don't. But shit just locked off. It started. Then it was... I don't know what happened. I really don't. But it's fine. It's not a problem. We're here now. We're here regardless. We're here for the last few hours. Today... I don't know. I don't know what happened. Don't know. Fucked up my whole start. I hate it when that happens. I hate it. I hate it when they mess up my intro. I hate it when they mess up my start. I had plans. But it's fine. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. We're here now anyway. That's all that matters. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Welcome back. Today, we have only one target. Tonight, we have only one striker to bring in. Toney he's learning Arabic. And one thing we're not going to do is we're not going to leave with nothing. We're not going to leave with nothing, guys. We're not going to leave with nothing. That's one thing I'm going to tell you right now. I said it this morning that I was calm and confident. I see that people are questioning the Osimhen situation. They're questioning whether it's going to happen. They're starting to doubt whether it's going to happen. So I am here to bring calm. I am here to bring calm because it must happen. We don't have any other target. It's too late. It's too late. There's only one striker left. There's only one striker left, and it's Osimhen. So it better get done because we need to bring in another striker. I mean, we don't have to. It's a bonus, but based upon what I saw from you the other night, it would be nice. It would be nice if we could do so. It would be nice if we wasn't relying completely on Jackson and false nines. Just to give extra goal tallies, just to give extra outlet to the team, something different. I'd rather that than nothing. So we here. We here. Lots going on. Lots to get into. We're not going to waste any time. There's so much to get into. Love the flag. I was going to dye the top of my head blonde, but because it is a bit of a doubt, because people are a bit like, not sure this is going to get done, I said, you know what? Let me not go the full way. Let me not make myself look like a fool too much, just in case this doesn't happen. So at the moment, there's no link to send, Grizz. I'm not on StreamYard, brother. There's no link to send. At the moment, I'm on OBS. At the moment, this is the situation with our transfers. So Chalobah's just gone to Crystal Palace on a loan. He's gone to Crystal Palace on a loan. There's no obligation. There's no option. Nothing. It's just a straight loan. Now, for me, that's not really that good. It's not really that good for us as a club. It means nothing to us. He goes out on loan. He comes back next summer. We have the same problem. We needed to get money for him. That was the whole point. If you're going to get rid of him, get money for him. The way that our defense is playing right now, he's got every reason to feel like he could play in that defense. The way that Disasi and Badiashile started the season, he has every reason to believe that he can get into that team and he can outperform them. And it feels like we may have got rid of a defender that actually could have improved us. So time will tell. I'm not going to sit here and say right now that, our defense is going to have a bad season, but there is a lot of improving to do in our defense. And it's going to have to come from the individuals that are already here. Like I said to you guys before, I never believed we were going to sign another centre-back. We were linked with a centre-back yesterday or a centre-back the day before. There is no more centre-backs coming into this club. It is not happening. You don't have 6 centre-backs on the books and bring in a 7th. You've got Tosin, you've got Disasi, you've got Badiashile, you've got Colwell, you've got Fofana, and you had Chalobah. And a lot of the fan base will feel that the player that you just let go on loan to Crystal Palace is potentially better than some of the defenders, or at least one of the defenders or 2 of them that you have right now. But that's based on form. That's recency bias. So I'm not going to get into it too much, because let these guys have at least a few more months into the season before we start critically judging them. But they have to improve. The Sassy Badiashile have to improve. So I wouldn't look at that as a good move, because we didn't bring in any money. And I'm not even sure if that's the right person. That's the right defender that should be leaving. Chalobah had a good end to the season last season. He's not world class. He's not elite. He's not someone that's going to change the world. However, is he better than some of the defenders we have? Time will tell. But like I said, it's up for debate big time, because the defending has been really poor. But I think that's hopefully more of a structural / issue in the midfield as well, is playing a part, not just the centre-backs. But we'll get into it. So that's not a W in my opinion, but it is already completed and done. So it is what it is. So Chalobah goes to Crystal Palace. Now, let me get the very important information up that is from... Let's start with Sterling, because Sterling stole the headlines in the last 10 minutes. I was going to start with Osimhen stuff. I was then going to move over to Sancho, because there were 2 different bids tabled earlier on today. As I said to you in the first stream, I knew when I come back, nothing's happened. I knew it. I said it to you guys. I said, by the time I come back this evening, nothing happening. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Nothing is happening. All you're going to get is you're going to be taken on a journey today. And you have been. Is it happening? Is it not? PSG, are they coming in? Are they not? Listen, the only time that matters is now. The last three hours of the day. This is where it either happens or it doesn't. All of the rest of the time, irrelevant. Because it was never going to get done in that time. It was never going to happen in that time, because that is not what deadline day is about. Deadline day is about taking you to the end of deadline day, to keep you interested, to keep you focused, to keep you engaged. It was never going to happen. Osimhen was never going to sign for Chelsea at 3 p.m. Osimhen was never going to sign for Chelsea at 5 p.m. It was never going to happen. So here we are at the most important time of the day. Now, we are really good at late deadline day deals, and people will say, oh, it can't happen. We don't have enough time. May I take you back to Rui Costa and Benfica? May I take you back to Enzo Fernandez? It can happen. Don't worry about that. Yeah? People will start to panic. Napoli, they might be, playing... First of all, it's Napoli asking Saudi club for more money, which I think we should get into in a minute. And are they going to do that with us? Because I was liking, actually, the fee that they were asking for Osimhen. My question and my problem with Osimhen was always the wages, 300k, no thank you. And the fee, over 100 million, definitely not. We have got down to a fee for Osimhen, which I think is a good fee. It's a good fee for Osimhen. Now, hopefully that's the same fee that we need to pay. Now, are Chelsea going to pay directly to Napoli right now, that money? Or are they going to do a loan with an obligation to buy and push that money down the line? Now, there's different ways Chelsea could do this, because I saw a contract offer today when I was with Sky. If you guys caught the stream, big up for watching. We were going through all of this. Chelsea offered Osimhen 130, was it 130k? Now, if that's true, from, I think it was Fabrice Hawkins, French L'Equipped, loads of French journalists getting in on this information, because obviously PSG were linked at some point. If we're offering Osimhen 130k, we are wasting our time. That cannot be the offer. So That contract that was rejected, I don't know if he's waffling. Like I said, I would like to have that clarified by Fabrizio. I would like to have that clarified by Ornstein, because a lot of people, once they saw that and they started seeing reports that Chelsea are talking about FFP and talking about, oh, we can't go above and beyond in the wages because of FFP. A lot of people started to give up on the Osimhen deal because they're thinking, right, Chelsea is starting to make excuses. But at the end of the day, I have not seen those guys come out yet and say that Chelsea offered Osimhen 130,000. I would like to think common sense prevails and Chelsea know that Osimhen, a player that is on the peripherals of a 300k contract at Napoli and was going to make an excess of 600k, I think it was, at Saudi, is not going to take a 130k contract. I would hope that common sense tells them that. So we need to, as much as Osimhen needs to come down, I'm not going to sit here and say Chelsea can just offer 100,000 and you take it or leave it. Let's not take the piss here. Let's not be disrespectful. You need to offer him something that makes sense. Make it make sense. So it's got to be something in the region, in my opinion, of around about 180k. I think if Chelsea were to offer Osimhen 180k with bonuses, I think you could still say that that's within our wage structure. It's under 200k, but it's not 120, 130. It's got to be over 150 and maybe 150 to 180 plus bonuses. I think that's a bit more fair. I think that's a better starting point. You can't start at 130. You can't start at 135 or whatever it is. I'm trying to find the exact figure here because there's a whole heap going on. Timeline's absolutely destroyed right now in regards to Chelsea. But anyway, so Osimhen contract, that was from France. Let's talk. Let's see. In regards to that, people are saying 190 plus bonuses, 200, 220. Yeah, for me, minimum 175, like minimum 180. That's the region you've got to be minimum. You got to have a base. That's your base. Anything below that, you're not going to get him. He will just stay at Napoli, right? He probably will just stay at Napoli if you go any lower than that. So it's going to be interesting to see what they propose. Now, also coming out of France right now, breaking news from L'Equipe again. Washington's 17 million move to Strasbourg has collapsed. Now, I said earlier on today in my earlier stream that deal was looking very dodgy, because how can you make a profit on a player that had not played first team games for Chelsea, did not have a successful loan for Chelsea, at any other club? He did not have a loan. He did not go anywhere. He was in the under 21s rotting, basically rotting. How do you increase market value on a player that is in your under 23s, under 21s rotting? As far as I'm concerned, rotting. The entire season we had him since we signed him from Santos, he has been completely excluded from development and first team activity. How do you make a profit on that? I said in that stream, you just go in at least what you paid. Don't get greedy now because you own both clubs. Don't get too greedy because that's going to get flagged up. And also people I was on the way, people in the comments, oh, why are you not praising the profit that we're making on this deal? I said, it's not profit. It's a couple million. And can I just say, I didn't get into the details. If we're really getting into the details of this deal, when you get a 5 million profit margin, can we please include agent fees that we would have paid to attain said player? Can we please include the wages that we're paying every single week for the duration of their contract whilst they're at our club? That is also an expense. So that profit margin that you're seeing from transfer fee to transfer fee, that is going to keep decreasing once we actually get into the numbers of the expenses of the player that has been here in that time period. So the profit is lower than you think, and it's not worth our time. There was a great thread that was done by somebody on Twitter a couple of months ago. The couple of million profit that you're making on a Brazilian coming from Santos, if you were just given their minutes or their development path and strategy to someone from Cobham that you don't pay for, you could potentially bank 10 million minimum from that talent if they play even 10 games. Because Cobham is well regarded and it's well respected in the footballing world. You can make 10 million pure profit over making 5 million profit. So, and I'm being really kind when I say 10 million because we are really good at getting good fees for our players that don't even play. Maatsen, he's been around the first team for a while. 35 million. Loans to Coventry, loans to Charlton. 35 million from Aston Villa. Lewis Hall barely played for Chelsea, played a handful of games for Chelsea. Big fee for Newcastle, 30 million. I can keep going. We can get better prices out of players that we don't even have to pay for. So I'm not going to clap for 2.5 million. And to be honest, this collapsing, I don't really care, because if it's collapsing, it tells me that there's something in that deal that is so dodgy that we can't even execute. We can't even transfer the money from NatWest to Monza, from Barclays to Revolut, from whatever bank you want to talk about. You can't transfer that money from one bank to another. It's both of our bank accounts. You can't do that. It's too risky. It's not worth a ban. If we were not going to get transfer banned before, doing deals like this is certainly going to get us in trouble. It's not worth it. It's for a couple million profit, it's not worth it. Either sell them at market value or just leave it alone. So I'm kind of glad that didn't happen, because Lord heavens, that's crazy. That's crazy. Robert is again twerking his little ass off because he thought he was going to get to clap for profit. He's not getting to clap for profit because the deal collapsed. He has no idea why the deal collapsed. He doesn't even want to talk about why the deal collapsed. He just wants to cry. It is what it is. He's acting like billionaires have not driven clubs into liquidation before, administration. He's acting like clubs like Everton have not had financial issues owned by billionaires. He's acting like clubs have not gone under. Not saying that we are, but he's acting like billionaires. Just because they're billionaires and they come into a football club, it means they're going to run the club correctly. Someone like the Glazers, billionaires, they run Manchester United perfectly according to Robert because they're billionaires. Idiot. So, you see me today, Robert, I will cuss you. I'll be honest. I will just cuss you out, because you just, sometimes you just say shit. It's just that there's twerking and then there's arching your back to the point where your spine is basically curved, and it's not good for your health. To arch your back that much for the ownerships is too much for me. You need to have some balance when you're talking. It's too much. You're going to break your spine, bro. You're going to break your spine. You really are. It's very, very, very concerning. I got the Nigerian flag and I'm going against a Ghanaian. I think Robert's from Ghana, right? Are you from Ghana, Robert? I got a Nigerian flag on. You shouldn't play with me today. I'm on some serious shit today. Listen, this is Congo. Okay, fair. You're lucky, because if you were Ghanaian, then I would have really been moving mad. But listen, we are in the last few hours. Don't play with me today. We're in the last few hours of this window. We need to make it count. Today, we got to leave with something, guys. All of this talk about Chelsea and the amount of players that we're moving in and out, we have to do something at the back end now. People are relying upon us. The media outlets are talking about us. They need us today. It's looking like a pretty dry window if not for us. Saw Newcastle coming in for Elanga, swiftly rejected. Arsenal looking not really having the greatest window. Man City gone quiet. Liverpool are nowhere to be seen today. Man United, they need us. It's time for us to rise, guys. It's time for us to rise. This is our time. This is our time. So yeah, it's all mad. This is going to be a very interesting day. Now, I did see there was a Conference League draw and we drew Shamrock Rovers and we will be going to Kazakhstan and all sorts of things. We'll save that for the preview against Palace. We'll talk about it briefly. But for me, like I said, the reason why I didn't cover it is because the expectations are to win every game regardless. We don't really care who we're playing, to be honest. It's the same outcome that needs to happen. Robert, I hope you're good, okay? I'm sorry I had to turn on you, but you were annoying me there. You just sometimes you just do too much. You just do too much. Do too much. The deal's collapsed, brother, okay? Where is Washington going to go in the last few hours? It's going to be interesting. Hopefully somewhere on loan. What is going on with Angelo? We're going to go to Fabrizio in a minute. What is going on with Angelo? What is going on with Datra Fofana? We've got 2.5 hours to get something sorted for those guys. Stockpiling, plans. I talk about it. Scouting players, development, making sure that you maximize on the profits that you're aiming to make. Where are these guys going to go? They can't sit in the under 23s. They're too good for that. They need to be playing competitive football. They need to find moves today. What is going on with Cassidy? I think Cassidy cost 20 million. What's happening with him? Development, profit. Can we find a move, please? Domestic loan even. In the Championship, better than nothing. In fact, I think he was starting to have a little bit of an upturn in the Championship with Leicester, and then we pulled him out of that and brought him into the first team last season. For God knows what reason, he was never going to get any game time. We need to at least get these people out on loan so they have a chance to at least develop. That's not even without talking about selecting the right loan. Managers, philosophy, giving youngsters chances. I'm just talking about even giving them a loan just so they have a chance to prove themselves. So we need something to happen with them guys, because if we start pretending like they don't exist, then yeah, it's not good. Okay, so let's see. John Obi Mikel. You keep talking about Osimhen. You have said so much to him in the last few months, and you need to start doing something now, because we're running out of time. Fabrizio says Raheem Sterling and Arsenal, agreement between player and Arsenal in case club decides to get it done. Raheem wants to move. Negotiations ongoing between clubs, with Chelsea open to finding solutions. I was saying on the earlier stream in a jokey way, but also still pretty honest. Same with when I was on Sky. I believe that Raheem Sterling and Arsenal need each other. Raheem Sterling needs to leave because he's not going to play here, and Arsenal actually need cover for Saka. So Arsenal, earlier on, again, people talking about they're walking away from the move or they're not interested. Arsenal, they don't seem to have many choices. They're in this market right now, with a few hours to go, Arsenal fans are crying for an attacker. It's gone from last couple of days when I was suggesting Sterling to Arsenal, would you take him? Arsenal fans, no, we don't want him. No, we don't want him. Last couple hours, please, we're begging you, give him to us. Please, give him to us. Just give us something. We're starving over here. We don't have anything. Like I said, if Saka was to pick up a knock, they have nobody out there on the right wing apart from Nelson and an injury-prone Jesus. So they need to probably bring Sterling in. So let's see if they give us a fee. I think the book value was about 28 million or something like that. We're not going to get 28 million, but even if we can get 15, at this point, 10, anything, we'll take it. I think we'll take it. This late in the window, we have to take it. What's going on with Chukwuemeka? I think Crystal Palace were meant to be interested in taking him on loan. I think West Ham were also meant to be interested in taking some of our players. We're going to get into it. We're going to take a look. Rob. Not Robert, but this is for you, Robert, if you're listening, and everybody else that is wanting clarification for why this Washington deal did not go through. Rob, who's a very well-connected journalist. On David Washington, the deal collapsed because they knew Premier League clubs would complain and force an investigation. That is why the Washington deal collapsed. It's not collapsed due to any other reason. Not personal terms, not anything to do with the fee or whatever, because of course, we're negotiating with ourselves. It's the same Blues Co. with Blues Co. In terms of Manchester City and the City Group, if you want reference, I believe from my research earlier on today, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I searched up yet earlier today, Man City and City Group, they've only sold one player to a City Group team, and it was for like 5 million euros. So probably market value for that player. I hadn't heard of that player before, but like I said, it's a very small amount of money, 5 million euros. Man City don't really sell to their teams in their group. They might loan, they might, they might loan them and then they come back, like you've seen to this season with their right winger coming back. But they didn't sell him though. They loaned him. So loaning, we've done plenty of loans. We've loaned Petrovic, we've loaned Angelo, we've loaned Wiley, we've loaned Santos. You can loan, but to buy, little bit sketchy. Red Bull is I don't know. That's a whole different ball game. Red Bull is something else completely. Salzburg and Leipzig, that's a whole nother thing. Yeah. Don't ask me about that. I'm just talking about Man City and their group there. So I don't know what's going on over there with them ones. They be doing deals all day. They do deals all the time. But I don't know how it's registered. You know, it's a business and it's a company. It might be registered differently. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of that. But they've done so many deals between each other, between Leipzig and Salzburg. I would assume there's something that's been done differently there. Or the Bundesliga, because we're talking about the Premier League here. The Bundesliga just don't give a shit and they don't care. Maybe they don't mind and then they can do whatever they want. But over here in the Premier League, the example, Man City, it hasn't happened. It hasn't been happening. Let's see. Trevor went to Palace. Yes, he did. Yes, he did indeed. Yes, he did indeed. keep Carney. We can't really keep Carney, to be honest, because there's no space, unfortunately, for Carney to play. So as much as I like Carney, the talent, we've given ourselves no choice today but to get rid of Carney. I don't know what's going on with the what was I going to say? I don't know what's going on with Sancho. Sancho is another one. So Sancho earlier on today, the last thing I saw from Sancho was there was 2 different proposals on the table. Now, if I can just find those proposals, because one offer was a loan with an obligation to buy, and one was a buy, I believe. 2 offers to Manchester United, and I don't know what the latest is, whether they've picked or they're still picking. But in terms of personal terms, we're not going to have an issue with Sancho. Sancho wants to come back. Not come back. He wants to come to the club that he supports. The whole Juventus thing has already ended. So he's either staying at Man United with Ten Hag, which he doesn't want to do, or he's coming to Chelsea. So I don't think personal terms of Sancho is going to be a problem. But in terms of Sancho and in terms of Manchester United and what they want, they were like valuing him around. Oh, so it was an obligation, loan, and an option. Okay, cool, perfect. So yeah, obligation, loan, option. They value him at like 25 million. I saw that report. Yeah, let's see. I don't think Man United are going to want an option, because they'll say what's in it for them, apart from the fact that we're going to cover the wages, some of the wages, not all of the wages. But yeah, I think they want an obligation. So an obligation is a bit risky. Now, maybe we can meet in the middle and we can say, based upon certain metrics, if he ticks those boxes, then it becomes obligation. Which I think that was one of the conversations, which was if Sancho can hit 10 goals or 10 assists or a certain amount of games or a certain amount of minutes played, I don't know what it will be, then it becomes an obligation, because he's now proven himself as a first team starter for Chelsea and we want to keep him. If he doesn't hit those metrics, he goes back to Manchester United. Maybe it will be something like that. But that is like the fair in the meet in the middle type thing that I'm thinking. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to see if that one can get done, to be honest. Because again, it's not a player that we need. I personally don't really understand going in and buying Sancho or even loaning with an obligation when we have so many wingers. If it's an option, again, even still, why? We have so many wingers. We're just adding to the wage budget. We're just adding to the payments that we're putting out for wages. Even if we are only paying half his wages, we're still having to pay his wages. Do we need a winger? We don't. So I don't really understand this Sancho deal. When this Sancho deal doesn't include Sterling, doesn't include Ben Chilwell, doesn't include somebody leaving for him to come in, I don't really understand why we're still pursuing it, to be honest. I don't really understand. So I find it a bit odd. Man United will want an obligation. We shouldn't even really be in for him because they're not taking Sterling. They're not taking Chilwell. So I'm kind of confused. People are saying we do need a winger. I disagree. If it's because of Mudryk, then why was Mudryk not banished? Why was Mudryk not outed publicly to say you're not part of my plans? If we're bringing in another winger because Mudryk is that bad, Mudryk is now to the point where he's not even playing Conference League, and Tyreek George is doing a better cameo than him. If Mudryk has got to that point where we need to bring in Sancho, then this brother should have been banished months ago. Should have been banished. And if it's politics, then don't bring him in, because if you want to save face, if you're not gonna admit that was a poor transfer and that was not a good buy, and you're not gonna sell him, or you're not gonna make it clear that you want to sell him, or you're not gonna put it out there like you've done with Sterling, you've done with Chilwell, you've done with Gallagher, then don't bring in another winger and play your politics. Play the politics, because at the end of the day, when it comes to registering a team for the Conference League, you can only register so many players. So if Mudryk is not going to get registered and Sancho is, I can't have Mudryk playing Premier League games. So what's this guy going to do? Just going to just sit there? What's he going to do? Let's see what else is being said. I'm still pretty chill about the whole striker situation. I mean, listen, you know me. To be honest, I was actually the only one here. Probably not the only one, but most of the time, I was the one kind of preaching. There's no need to be confident on Osimhen. But now we're on deadline day, and everything's materializing the way it is. The wages are still an issue. As I've always said on this channel, the wages are still an issue. The wages were an issue the whole time, but I'm also at a point now where we kind of have to do the deal. So I'm trying to put some good juju out there. I'm trying to put some good energy out there, because even though I predicted months ago this deal wouldn't happen, we kind of have to do it now, because what else are we going to do? You know what I mean? If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. You know, we still have enough forward options, but I would rather sign a striker like Osimhen than sign nobody. Like, I might not be part of the Osimhen hype train, but I'd definitely rather bring in Osimhen than bring nobody in, especially at the price. The price is a lot lower now. It's not so expensive. But yeah, let's see what happens. Right, let's go through some super chats. Big up the chat. Lots to get through. Thanks for your dedication. Appreciate it, brother. Pleasure. Second stream of the day. First one was a nice mini one. This one's going to go all the way up until 11 o'clock and probably a little bit past. And then we go straight into the Palace preview tomorrow. Jump on a call. I mean, unless they're going to actually ring my phone, then there's no other way to do the call. I'm not going to go into any server or anything with AFTV. Bro, good to see you today at Sky's show. Big up Omar. Much appreciated, brother. What's it? Listen, my phone, I have had it on silent because I had to put it on silent, but I'll put it back on loud. I'm going to practice what I preach, and I've said already to Arsenal fans, you need Sterling. So if you would like to negotiate, you're more than welcome, AFTV, to ring. But you are the ones that need the forward. If Sterling doesn't go to Arsenal, he will sit in the reserves, he will make his money, and we will not see him. Sterling's Chelsea career is over. It's over, whether he leaves or he doesn't. We're not going to see him. I'm not going to see him running down the wing this season. So if you want this guy just to give some backup to Saka, just to give some competition to an out-of-form Martinelli, you are more than happy to ring my phone and we can start doing negotiations. But I am not going to beg. I'm not going to beg because it's not my problem. I'll be honest. It's not my problem. It's a whole problem for you. You have no attackers coming in. This is your last attacker. It's your last chance. Your last chance to get someone in through the door and have some depth. Because you sold Nketiah, you sold Smith Rowe, and you let Vieira go out on loan. So you're lacking in depth. So it's not my negotiation to get done. That's your problem. I need to ring it. I need to ring Naples. I need to ring the man them in Napoli, bruv. I need to ring them. That's what I need to get closed today. We're not terminating this contract. We're not going to terminate it. If you want to bluff, Arsenal fans, we can bluff, okay? But I know the truth. I've seen your channels go live today. I've been in your live chats watching your comments. I've been snooping around. I've spoken to Arsenal fans today. I've seen the comments. I've seen the comments, guys. I've seen the chats. You lot are fuming with your transfer window. Some of you are fuming. I'm seeing you go live. Shout out Jessica. Shout out Turkish. Shout out Robbie. I'm seeing you guys go live. You're not happy. So don't come over here talking all that big talk about terminating contracts and give him to us on a free. If you want him, you can come and get him and you can pay the price that rivals have to pay. Yeah? Book value is at 28 million starting. Pay up. Or put your Premier League at risk. Finish second again. See if I care. You want to finish second to Man City? Yeah? Go for it. I dare you. You want to not win a trophy again? Go for it. I dare you. You want to play 70 odd games in a new Champions League format? having to go far in both domestic cups because you got to leave with something this season with only Saka at right wing and Nelson, fucking go for it. Because I swear, you will pay the price. You will pay the price. So don't come in here talking all tough. You come in here with respect. You treat those Chelsea fans in the chat with respect. You remind them about their 2 stars on their chest. And you tell us how much you want to pay and make it good. Make it snappy because you're running out of time. Yeah? You're running out of time. You're running out of time. They try to pretend like we need them. You need us. Sterling already said that if he doesn't get a move, he's going to sit his ass down in the reserves and he's going to play. He's going to play PL2 football and he's going to do it with a smile on his face because he's making a whole heap of money. And let me tell you something. It's not me paying him. It's Clear Lake. So I couldn't give a shit. It's not me paying him. It's them. So, you know, at some point, you lot are going to have to stop faking it until you make it and start paying up. Ornstein said that you're in talks. I would like to know how much you're willing to pay for our player. That's all I would like to know. Don't come in here talking up all that tough talk. Yeah? Come on, guys. These lot think we don't. You think I ain't been in the chats? That's the problem. I've been watching. I've seen the window ratings. I've seen the cussings for Edu. The cussings. I've seen them. I'm always watching. I'm always subscribed. I'm always liking the streams. Yeah? You better pay. Bring us the bag and bring it quick. Oh, man. I love it, man. I love it. Oh, right. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? Let's get to serious business because this Sterling thing is a side situation. Whoa! Fabrizio! Sterling to Arsenal is getting really close. It's getting really hot. It's getting really warm. Maybe it's the lights. The lights are too bright. Sterling to Arsenal is getting close. I better see a nice fee, you know. After all this, don't let my club mug me off and come with some stupid deal. Make me look like an idiot. You lot better. Look at this. Look. Woo! Ornstein tweets Sterling and look at the response from the title contenders. Look at the excitement from the Arsenal supporters as they tried to come in here pretending like they don't want Raheem the Dream. Raheem the Dream. You tried to fake pump your way up in here. This ain't crypto, motherfucker. You want Sterling. Look at you all tap dancing. Look at you all. Look at you all. Oh, it's ridiculous. 24 hours ago, they turned their nose up at him. They said, we don't want your scrub. I don't want no scrub. That's what you were singing. Now look at you. Celebrating. Ugh, get out of here, man. Get out of here. What's Ornstein said? Oh, I love the transfer window. This is my best time. Oh, it's close. It's close. I just need a good fee. I hope we've ripped them off, but I don't have a lot of faith because we are also just, we really just want Sterling to leave at the end of the day. Gilmore to Napoli. Here we go. That was confirmed 49 minutes ago. Happy for the kid. Don't know if Conte is the right manager for him, though. I find that really odd. Anybody else find that really strange? Like, if he had signed under Sarri, when Sarri was at Napoli, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. But Conte? Conte, 5'10", well, he's not even 5'10", 5'7", 5'8" midfielder. All right, interesting. Here we go. McTominay. That's very different ideologies of the way they want to play football there. They've signed McTominay and they've signed Billy Gilmore. Maybe it's the perfect match. I don't know. I find that really odd. That was a very strange. I actually understand the McTominay one. I don't understand the Billy Gilmore one. What else is going on? Oh, we don't care about him. Please, let's keep things very, very serious today. Talking about Liverpool reserve defenders and whatnot. Someone said, I support a football club that can't even agree a deal with themselves. Over the whole Washington thing. That's just hilarious. All right, cool. Arsenal, what's going on? It's permanent. Free transfer. What? You're lying. I need to see confirmation. I don't believe you. Where are you getting this information from? No one's tweeted. No one's sit here and lie. What's going on? Oh, hold on. So Fabrizio said there's a domino going on. Sterling to Arsenal, Sancho to Chelsea, Nelson to leave Arsenal. Yeah, of course it's permanent. I hope it's permanent. You should be taking Sterling on a permanent. Good. It's not a free transfer, though. It's not free. It's not free. Stop lying. What did I tell you about lying? Don't lie up in here. I'm playing the pressure music. Don't lie. Stop lying. Is it a permanent? I hope it's permanent. It's not loan. Some people are saying it's a loan. Some people it's permanent. No one seems to know what's going on. No one seems to know what's going on. Fabrizio said it's permanent, apparently. Some people are saying it's a loan. I don't know what's going on. But one thing I do know is Chelsea should not be loaning Sterling to Arsenal. That doesn't help us. We get maybe some money off the wage bill, but you're actually giving them someone that could effectively, off the bench, win them a title. He could make the difference. So a loan is not acceptable. I need a permanent. I'm going to wait until the journalists come with the confirmation because some of you are trying to scare me and put me in my place. And I understand. I'd want to put me in my place too. But I'm going to wait until it's confirmed. So yeah, I mean, I don't know where Nelson will leave. I don't know where Nelson will go if he leaves Arsenal. That will be interesting to see. Sancho, obviously to Chelsea. We're still working on it. And Sterling to Arsenal. Very interesting. The wingers are winning today. The wingers are winning. Interesting stuff. What? Brother.
Alright, call who you need to call and pull the plug on this deal, bro.
Pay me my money.
Bro, call who you need to call immediately, bro. There's 2 hours and 10 minutes left, bro. Just say abort.
Nope.
Just say them, just abort.
I have been making a strong case that for your Premier League title race and credentials, you need a backup right winger to Saka. And I think Raheem Sterling is the perfect option.
You know how much I've ripped Sterling on Big Six?
I just remembered. I didn't even think about this. It's even better.
Nah.
Oh, this is great. I didn't even deep it. You're right. You've been cussing this guy out for months. Oh.
More than Havertz, bro.
Oh, wow. Arteta's a demon. He's just forming everybody that you don't rate together in one team.
He's trying to do some reborn Avengers.
Hey, you finally get MSN. Sterling is the S with Saka. I mean, maybe we call it MSS. I don't know what you call it. Listen, brother, Martinelli needs some competition. Saka needs some depth. Get on with the program and pay, man. Come on. Get with the program.
Saka, Sterling, Havertz, you know.
Yeah. I like the sound.
Oh, bro.
It's getting close. It's going to happen, it seems. I just hope you guys are paying a good amount of money.
We ain't paying nothing, man.
What? You're just going to run up in here and take him for free?
Bruv, that's like running up somewhere and taking cat food. Bro. The jewels, bro. We don't want no fucking... We're just sending someone on a move and they come back with cat food.
Hey, this is an established 29-year-old English international, multiple Premier League winner. You need to pay. Yeah? He's going to bring leadership to your team.
Oh, you took his number off him, bro. There's 350k on your books that needs to come off. So you ain't got a leg to stand on there, bro.
He doesn't even have a shirt number. He's just chilling. Oh.
Nah.
Any fan that buys a top has a shirt number. He don't even have that. It's crazy. Oh.
Are you live to 11?
Yeah, man. I'm going all the way to the end. All the way. I'm still here to get my Osimhen deal sorted. Do you know what I mean? Got a lot.
People are enjoying, and we're just.
Well, I mean, you did warn me about this whole Arsenal being favourites thing, and I think I may have jumped the gun a bit too much.
I'm glad that. You can admit that, right?
Yeah, I'm starting to think I may have jumped. If you guys do not bring in an attacker, I think I may have overshot my shot, to be honest.
Well, we will talk Monday.
Yes, more they can believe.
Over and out. Abort. Bro.
In a bit, brother. Pay.
Call Anita. Call Mayowa. Call all of these people and get it through, bro. Abort.
Oh, I'll see you when the check comes in.
Yeah.
In a bit. We will not be aborting shit. Proceed. Proceed with the deal. Proceed with the deal. Oh, that's so funny. I really hope this. Listen, I don't want to be a hypocrite. Like I said, Osimhen, the fee, 100 million, too much. The wage, 300k, too much. But if Chelsea managed to get Osimhen on a deal that is fair, transfer fee, and wage-wise, that is more, in my opinion, fair representation of where he's at in his career in regards to, I don't overrate him to say he's world class. I don't overrate him to say he's a guaranteed bang. He's a guaranteed hit. He is a striker that can be world class, but still needs to prove it. If Chelsea managed to bring this guy in, regardless of my preferences, Chelsea have brought in a striker for the starting 11. They've brought in a striker that is showing ambition, and they've brought in a striker that gets us closer to top 4 and a trophy, maybe 2. So only credit. If they can get this deal done, like I said a couple days ago, they've played the situation perfectly up until this point. If they leave with Calvert-Lewin, that is what could go wrong. If they offer only 130k wages, that is also doing it wrong. But if they leave with Osimhen, they've played it perfectly. They've moved Saudi out the way. You know, they've got him down to a good wage. They could have played this perfectly if they get this deal done. I will give a lot of credit. I'm not going to give credit to the Chilwell situation because, you know, we really need to look at the players we got. Jesus, we need to get rid. The outgoings is a bit of a mess. But that's a really good deal if they get that done. Right, let's see. Ipswich Town are in advanced talks with Reece Nelson on loan from Arsenal. It can open doors to Raheem Sterling to Arsenal from Chelsea. Everything's now just becoming a madness. It's all lining up. Deal after deal after deal after deal. Osimhen is furious with Napoli. Relationship is completely broken. That was from Fabrizio at 7 o'clock. I think that was in regards to them trying to up the demands for the transfer fee. If he's fallen out with Napoli, does that weaken his negotiation stance in terms of wages? Does he now start to believe that he has to leave Napoli instead of he might leave Napoli? You know, if his relationship with Napoli is completely broken, it can be repaired. We've seen these things before, but does that make him more desperate to leave? I don't know. Oh, did I get another phone call? I should have this on ring, so I don't know why. If people are ringing me, I don't know why it's not just like ringing out because no. Oh, he rang me whilst I was on another phone call. Okay. Brother Saeed!
What are you telling me?
I'm telling you that it's going to be a good day. Deadline day, good day.
Deadline day, good day.
Good day. Good day.
Why would you say it's a good day? Is that being good news for me?
Listen, I'm having fun. I've got my Nigerian flag wrapped around my shoulders with confidence. I've got Sterling. I've got Turkish calling me saying abort the deal for Sterling. Beautiful.
Wow.
You are giving me Sancho, and even though I don't want him, it annoys you. So I will take him. You know, we're just living life over here, just claiming shit.
The last time I checked, you're from Jamaica, right?
I am indeed.
And what if Osimhen doesn't come? What are you gonna do with that flight?
It's so funny. I'm Jamaican, and I'm asking for the Jamaican to come out of the club and go to Arsenal, and I'm bringing Nigerian in. Now, if Osimhen doesn't come in, this Amazon order has not been worth my time. That's for sure.
Next day delivery.
Next day delivery. Prime. Come on, brother. Do you know what? Do you know what's funny? I was gonna dye my hair blonde, the top part of it, but I couldn't. Yeah, I was gonna do it. Yeah, I was gonna do it, but you know, I just didn't have time to go to the shop and get the dye. And would have been brilliant. Maybe I'll. Do you know? Maybe if we sign him, I'll just dye my hair blonde for the watch along.
Yeah, bro, of course, that could be the
yeah.
Video.
Okay, guys, there you go. If Osimhen signs, I will dye the top of my hair blonde. And I'll be going all over the place. We'll be going to DR, we'll be going to Big Six with it. Yeah, man, let's do it. Let's do it. So there you go. Now we got a reason for this deal to happen.
I'm hearing that the relationship between Napoli and Osimhen has broken down. Like,
yes,
it's that madness,
bro. I was just reading that out. Like, I don't know if that makes him more desperate to come to us, but hopefully it does because they've already signed Lukaku. They literally do not need him on the books. And you know what I need, bro? I need that Saudi team to officially announce Ivan Toney. I need them to do that.
Bro, but their deadline date isn't closed.
Yeah, Monday. Yeah. So do you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna have Toney in London doing medicals. Then they're gonna wait for the transfer window in England to shut. And then they're just gonna sit there and be like, Osimhen, what now? What now?
No.
What now? Relationship's broken. But this is my thing. I need Ivan Toney to see the light soon enough. Because if Osimhen doesn't go to Chelsea before that deadline, I would not be surprised if Osimhen is in Saudi by Monday. And then Ivan Toney takes his ass back to Brentford and he's looking stupid. So he needs to make sure his shit is patterned. Because this could go very left.
Bro, it's mad. Because Brentford really can't spend that money, can they, right now? So
nah, it's too late, man.
You know what I mean?
It's too late.
Bro, and you know what's mad about these dominoes, like transfers, man? They really, really annoy me. These transfers have to happen, so that happens, so that happens. Because now Reece Nelson's involved in this whole situation now.
Yes, he is. He could be going to Ipswich, isn't it, on loan?
Ipswich on loan.
Yeah.
So it's one of them where it's like Ipswich on loan, and then Raheem Sterling got. You know what's mad, yeah? I'm surprised that Raheem Sterling's gone he's gone rapid though, man. Like, he's agreed, even to lower his wages, apparently he's agreed.
Yeah.
And then Sterling's like, bro, like, it's mad, isn't it?
Bro,
changing it.
Bro, Chilwell's chilling right now. He said, you know what? I'm good for the group. I'm a friend in need. Whenever they need me, I am making good money. I don't know what's going on with Chilwell. No one's interested. Only Brentford apparently today.
Chilwell, man. He's honestly, I can't lie to you. It might have to be a Turkey thing, bro.
He's chilling. Chilwell is chilling, bro. He's chilly. Bro. We called him chilly and we never knew what it meant. Chilly is chilling.
Bro, man. It is crazy, man. Tammy Abraham's gone to AC Milan. Yeah, that's a good deal, to be fair. My phone is just blowing up, fam. What is going on right now? Oh, yeah. The deal, yeah, that's it. That's fair.
Yeah.
But, bro, you know what's mad, yeah? I got a call
from
one of my guys who's at Carrington right now.
Yep.
He's at Carrington right now, and he got told by the security guard that he has to get out of the way because there's going to be movement tonight. There's a lot of cars coming into Carrington tonight. So I said to him, keep your eyes on there and see if there's possible movement. So, you know what I mean, bro? I've got that waiting. I've got the whole Sancho situation waiting. It's
Are you going to bring players in, though, or are you guys bluffing?
You don't know, because Dan Ashworth said there could be possible movement.
See, but you guys have already done what you needed to do, man. You brought in Agate, you got in Mazawari, Delit, Yoro, Xerxes. You guys just want to be part of the party. That's all it is. You're just bored. What do you even need? Who do you even want to sign today? You guys are just bored and you just want to be involved. You just want to be involved.
Bro, listen to me, bro. What I want is that Sancho to stay and he doesn't come to your club. I'll go. That's what I want. That's a sign. Also, Rabiot as well, man. What's going on with Rabiot?
Who, Rabiot?
Rabiot, to be fair, is a free transfer, so you can go anytime.
Yeah, he can go. Is that brother still for free?
For free, bro.
Jesus.
He's for free, fam.
Damn, some of these guys really thought They were the guys. This transfer window has been a crumbler, as Grizz would say. For certain players, they have been humbled in this transfer window because he thought, oh, I'm leaving on a free, so I'm gonna make like a signing on bonus, and everybody's gonna be in for me because I'm a France international. No one's coming. His mum is just like trying to make phone calls like, yo, somebody sign my son. Nobody's interested. Nobody's interested in your son. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, you have to hold that.
What's going on with that?
Chukwuemeka, bro, this is gonna be an 11th hour deal. I don't know what's happening there. Broya to Ipswich I don't know what's going on there. Chalobah's just gone to Palace, thankfully, but that's not really even a great deal because it's just a loan. It's not even an obligation. So, yeah, man, there's bare deals to be done here. Datro Fofana, Angelo, Cassidy, I don't know what, like, there's bare players, bro. We busy. We busy over here. We busy.
Bro,
busy bees.
It is crazy, fam. I can't lie. It is a madness right now, but I need to know when this Ogate. I need to see this little dopamine today, man. I need a little Ogate announcement today. I need a lot of time. I
know, man. You man are starving. You man are starving. If you want something, you are more than welcome to take Raheem Sterling. It's not the race is not over yet. No, bro. Hear me out. The race for Raheem is still alive. Don't be worried about Arsenal. They're not being serious right now, right?
Yeah. He's official soon, Ogate.
Ugh, this guy.
Official soon.
Silly Billy. He's one Diallo injury away from seeing Anthony, and he doesn't want to take us seriously.
That's scary, fam. You're making me scared, fam.
See? But listen, my negotiation skills are top notch, brother. I've convinced most of the Arsenal fan base that they need this guy for Saka cover. You need him. You know you do. Rashford, not in form.
Tell the manager that, mate.
Garnacho better off the bench. Hey.
Tell the manager that, mate. Yeah, the manager he's the one that's messing around here, man. You know what I mean? So at this minute right now, bro, we need every help we can get, fam.
Yeah. Mount's injured again. Shh.
Bro, you swear down. You see you lot, man. I don't think I'll ever forgive you lot for giving us out, you know. Like,
what? You're the reason Chelsea fans have to travel to Kazakhstan, and you think you're gonna tell us about Mount. You're the reason we had to play against Serviette.
Why don't you do something?
We tried our best, but then you decided to turn up against drunk City players and put in a performance.
Oh, get out there, man.
No one told you lot to intoxicate Man City players. Right, your noisy neighbours, you decided to pipe them down with intoxications, and then you roll up in the FA Cup final like you didn't do nothing, beat them, and send us into the Conference League. And you think I'm going to feel bad about Mount? You're lucky I didn't sell you someone else.
Bro, that is the most pettiest thing I've ever heard.
Brother, have you seen the draw? Have you seen who we're playing? We're playing Shamrock Rovers.
Nah, don't lie. Let me see your draw. Let me actually see Chelsea, who they playing.
It's all mad. These men have got us going to Greece, Panathinaikos, Kazakhstan.
No way, fam.
And they think that Mount is the biggest problem they have. You're lucky we didn't sell you someone else. We're still looking to try and sell you Chilwell, to be honest. You're lucky.
Heidenheim.
We're playing Noah's Ark. We're playing Noah's Ark. We're playing Noah's Ark.
Noah's Ark, fam.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams. Oh my days.
Noah's Ark on a Thursday. Giraffes, zebras, lions, hippos, all sorts of animals. And you think, brother.
Astana, you know. Astana. We played them a couple of years.
We're playing asthma. We're playing a whole health problem. We're playing a whole health condition. Asthma. We're playing asthma. We're playing Noah's Ark. We're playing asthma.
Noah's Ark.
Shamrock. Yeah. And you, brother, please.
You're not finished, you know. You're actually a finished club, you know, man. Like, look at you, lot.
Okay, so now, see, look, now this is why he deserves Chilwell.
Man, I'm playing Conference League with all them ballers, you know. That's actually sad, man, you know.
João Felix is going to cook.
How do you feel like you're playing in that?
Why are you asking? No, this transfer deadline day. Don't ask me about these things, please. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't bring this. Listen, when we take Sancho, I'm gonna ring you. Don't worry. I'm gonna ring you. Now I want Sancho. Just because to mud you, I want Sancho. Bring him. Bring him.
They're playing at 5 o'clock and that, bro. What time are you not kick off and that? What do you reckon? Take kick off time.
Last couple games, we kick off same time as you, 8 o'clock. Big Six was getting delayed. You know what I mean? Hopefully more delays to come. I hope we have more delays to come.
Yo, listen.
You man are gonna be doing 10:30 shifts because Chelsea are gonna be balling out against Noah's Ark. You know what I mean? João Felix up against Shamrock.
My days,
can't
man.
wait.
I can't lie, but we've dodged the Sterling, like, you know, at least what we've done here. We've dodged the Sterling bullet, man. You get me? Like, I'm just glad that's happened. That's the main thing for me. We've dodged it. But obviously, we've got a double whammy. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, well.
Flipping, just Sancho going to your club. That's the only thing, man. That's what makes it peak.
Have you seen Skullfuggery's tweet?
No, what he said?
He's speaking patois and is pissing everybody off.
Wow. No way.
Oh shit. Okay. I gotta go because there's some news actually. There's some news. Oh, there's some news. I'm gonna ring you back when Sancho's confirmed, okay?
What?
Okay, no problem. We will be there. My phone will ring. No problem. Love. I just wanted to bring up this transfer. I cannot believe my eyes. But Ipswich Town are doing so much business. We need to start watching what's going on because Ipswich are doing business. I don't know if anybody remembers Tudor Mendel, a young Chelsea attacking midfielder, I think a winger, that was highly sought after, highly regarded, and we really wanted to keep a hold of. And he ended up going to Anderlecht. And now he's going to Ipswich. So if you remember, better be remember, because Ipswich have signed one of our protégés from Cobham. So I'm really looking forward to seeing him this season. And I don't know if that has anything to do with the Reece Nelson deal. I don't know if Ipswich have... I mean, these clubs, I guess, that have just come up from the Championship, they have not been able to stretch their legs financially in regards to the window so far. So maybe they've just been waiting for this moment on deadline day. Probably this is what happens when you're in that part of the league. You do wait for deadline day, opportunities arise, really good value deals pop up, and it seems like they are just trying to snatch up everything they can, and they're just throwing anything on the wall until it sticks. Bring in as much quality as you can that you think that can help you, and hope that keeps you alive. You have to try. You don't want to get relegated. So really looking forward to seeing him. Some Chelsea fans might not remember him, but a lot of the people in the comments are really remembering him from what I can see on Twitter. So yeah, I can't type right now because I'm trying to move on to something else, but I'm going to give that definitely a reaction. It hasn't influenced the Ipswich Reece Nelson deal because Fab's just retweeted it and it looks like it's going to happen again. Arsenal signed Neto on loan from Bournemouth, but I think he's apparently cup-tied for domestic games. Tammy Abraham has gone from Roma to AC Milan on loan to add to Tomori. Of course, Cobham boys there already. And Loftus-Cheek. So that's going to be fun if he plays. What else have we got? Nothing else. Is that the Fab tweet you wanted me to read? Strasbourg have been getting some goals in their game. Wiley, I think there's 2 assists, people are saying, and a goal from Santos. I'm going to go through Super Chats right now. Thank you so much for reminding me. Let's get into it. Sterling Medical booked. Here we go, says a girl. That's a Super Chat, by the way. It's not confirmed. Your barber needs to be sued for that hairline, bro. We're filing a petition from the States. Great show on Sky this morning, though. Keep it up. Thanks, bro. Your club is dead, bro. Stop giving fake smile. That's an Arsenal fan. Gunner for life. Respect to Osimhen if true. Man saw the squad of 500 players and is like, yeah, F that, bruv. Says Junior. I accidentally starred it. I'm going to unstar it now. I don't like that talk. You think we care about money? Raheem has eventually survived. AA. Denzel is back on to Strasbourg. Is he now? What is going on today? But obviously now maybe the deal needs to be a little bit more realistic. Market value, not a profit. Market value, less investigations will go on and we will be able to continue. It's like when we were selling players to Saudi and people thought that Chelsea had some sort of connection with Saudi and they had some sort of part to play, when actually Liverpool were getting rid of just as many players to Saudi, but nobody talks about that. Henderson, Fabinho, I digress. But the players we sold to the Saudi clubs were all going for market value. And if players go for market value, you don't have to worry about investigations because the market value is there. Nobody's overpaid. Nobody's inflated the numbers. You've sold someone for market value. You might think it's dodgy. You might think it's a bit sketchy, but he's gone for market value. So shut up your mouth. Strasbourg need him. Market value. What's your problem? Now, the problem is when you start doing too much. And that's what we tried to do. So I think if we go for market value, I think we'll be fine. But according to Nizar Cancella, it seems like Chelsea are going to go straight back in with a £17.5 million move from Washington to Strasbourg. And apparently it's back on. Same fee. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see if it goes through. Cool. As long as we don't get in trouble in a few months, that's all I care about. It's not worth getting in trouble over Washington, but it looks like Chelsea are going straight back in with the same deal, which is weird because the whole point of why we potentially pulled out is because we might fear an investigation. Now people are saying that are connected. We've heard it might be investigated and we simply just don't care. And that's Chelsea. That's proper Chelsea for you. So yeah, I mean, hilarious. If that's the case, we Premier League clubs will flag it. They'll probably want it investigated, but it seems like we already know that now. And we said, actually, we don't really give a damn. We're going to sell him anyway. So yeah, it is what it is. We move. I'm looking forward to that article dropping next week and all of that palaver starting. Let's see. When it comes to these big deals, and we kind of wrote the script earlier today and we know the plan and we're going to talk about it again, but it makes sense for Fabrizio. It makes sense for the media to have this drag out and go to the last minute. I'm not saying this is the case because I actually don't know. We don't know. But maybe, just maybe, Osimhen to Chelsea could be further along than we think, further along than is being reported. And the media and Fabrizio are purposefully delaying updates because they want it to drag on. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there because it's something that we've spoken about before in terms of why do these deals just happen on the 11th hour? Why do they happen 5 minutes before the deadline? Why couldn't it happen 50 minutes before? It might be because the negotiations are really difficult. It might be because Napoli are playing hard to get. It might be because it's actually taking a long time. Or we might be just getting the information late. We will never know, but it's something to keep in mind because the game is the game. And if you've got a big transfer that needs to be completed, streams, paid, sponsored Heineken streams are going to do a lot better concurrent-wise if they've got something to look forward to. That's all I'm saying. Someone said they needed to sign a yard man to escape the cultural appropriation allegations after the Jamaican kit released this year. Yardman tax. Oh, Arsenal, because they keep releasing the carnival kits. Okay, I think I get what you're saying now. All right, cool. Let's get back into the chat outside of the super chats. Smash up the likes. Let's get to 1,000 likes because there is 2.5, borderline 2.6K in the building. And I feel like we should have 1,000 likes, especially when I've got a Nigerian flag wrapped around me. At least every single Nigerian should have smashed up the likes by now. I am repping. I'm putting my life on the line here today for you guys. Here we go. Confirmed. Fabrizio ain't revealing anything on playback. That's what I'm saying. Fabrizio. Romano. I know your game. I know how you play. Content creator to content creator, because he's a content creator now. He's a content creator. guys, when Fabrizio is guesting on channels, do you think you're going to get an exclusive YouTubers? No, you're not, because he's going to save it for himself. Do you think he's going to give a whole ass? Now, listen, I don't know what the plan is today. I want to know. I want to know what the plan is. Are we getting a Heineken stream tonight, 10 p.m. to 11? Talk to me, Fabrizio. Come on. You can message me. It's all safe around here. Your secret is safe with me. What is the content schedule today? Are we doing Heineken at 10 p.m.? Please, are we going to get our co-hosts, our beloved co-hosts that we love from the Enzo transfer of Rui Costa, where they're asking you, Fabrizio, any updates, anything on your phone, Fabrizio? Talk to me. Is that what we've got in store? Because if that's what we got in store, we should have started this watch along, we should have started this stream at 10 o'clock. Should have started at 10 o'clock. But listen, is that the plan? If that's the plan, let us know. So we know next 45 minutes, nothing's going to happen. Is he really going to drop an absolute bomber of a transfer story on playback? I don't know. I need to know what the agreement is. I need to know the details. Talk to me. I'm here. I'm open ears, brother. So let's see what's going on. It's going to be very interesting, but I want to know the plan. I just want to be there. I just want to be there. He's been streaming on YouTube for a while now. The thing is, because I saw an ad that went out for deadline day and it was him, Max Verstappen, and it was Heineken. So let me just check his YouTube now. But, you know, we know he's sponsored by Heineken. They have a deal and it's a great deal and it works beautifully for everybody. And I just want to know if they're involved today. So he's live now with 33K concurrent. Goodness me, I should have been an ITK. Powered by Quiz. And he's not there. Where is the bugger? Okay, he was there for about 20 minutes ago, but he's not there now. So, powered by Quiz. I'm not seeing any Heineken stuff. Maybe Heineken's not sponsoring the stream. Maybe the price went up. Maybe the price of the brick went up. I don't know. Is he on playback as well at the same time? Is this man really on a madness? Is he doing Twitch as well? Jesus. I need to check these things. Fabrizio's moving mad. Because, let me see. Fabrizio, are you live? Oh, he is. He's killing two birds with one stone. Oh, you cheeky bugger. Okay, he's killing two birds with one stone. So, okay, I see what you're doing now. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Heineken bottles are going to start popping out in about 5-10 minutes, maybe 10 o'clock. But it feels a bit mad that they're not involved in the stream. So that's already something I'm kind of questioning. But yeah, he looks ready to go, to be honest. He looks all set up, all looking good over there. Beautiful. It's all ready to go. Here we goes and whatnot. The stream is sponsored by Kraken. No Heineken today. That's ridiculous. All right, well, then it looks like Kraken are going to get the love. But I still believe that last hour is peak Fabrizio time to announce these things. So I'm going to wait until 10 o'clock before I start getting excited. Big news soon. We can only hope. Hopefully we get a bit of build-up as well. A little bit of an inkling to what's going to potentially happen in the next few hours. I don't want it to go quiet necessarily. I would like to see some progress, even in some briefings or something. But we really don't have that much time to go, to be honest. It's only about over 90 minutes, and then this is all finished and shut. So I'm pretty chill. Medical ongoing for James Ward-Prowse to go to Nottingham Forest. Agate's video is coming out at 9:30. Chelsea stuff has gone awfully quiet. You know, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just got to just think about these things. You know, if this Osimhen deal was definitely not happening, would you not just say it's collapsed? Just say it's collapsed. You don't need to. Why has it gone so quiet? Where's Ornstein? Where's Fabrizio? Where's the noise? Where's the volume? Increase volume. Increase volume. Why have they not just said it's collapsed? Why have they not just said they will not agree personal terms? They're not getting any closer. What happened to FFP? We heard earlier on today, FFP. Chelsea are worried about FFP. Chelsea are not going to meet Osimhen's demands. So if Chelsea are not going to meet Osimhen's demands, and Osimhen's not going to drop his demands, then what are we all doing here? Why don't we just come out and confirm the deal's not happening. Somebody's bluffing. Somebody is bluffing. Somebody's gonna fold. I don't think it's gonna be my club, but you never know. I don't know how desperate they are for a striker, but it feels like somebody's gonna fold today. Feels like somebody's gonna fold. It's very interesting. Y'all know what happens when it goes and gets quiet. The calm before the storm. Hopefully. It will, bro. It will. Listen, if Osimhen, here we go, gets done in the next hour and a half, the internet is going to break. One thing Chelsea fans always do when a transfer, here we go, is given, we always pull up. Always pull up. In every live chat across the whole internet, people will feel the shockwaves. It will feel like an earthquake. If Chelsea pull this off and they get this deal done, everybody will be outside. So, you know, because this is what we do, man. We love transfers. Like, we can't help it. This is just what we do. I don't know about the football. I don't know about the sport in terms of like the pitch and the grass and the kicking and the shooting and the defending and the heading and the tackling. We don't really care about that kind of stuff. But the transfers, we love it. And we think we deserve it. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? But we don't know about none of the other stuff. What did Lewis tweet? What's he said? Come on, don't let my Nigerian flag be embarrassed, man. I'm just seeing if there's anything else. I tweeted a couple days ago, I said, Osimhen set to decide whether to retire from football in the next 24 to 48 hours. And we're still waiting. At 7 o'clock, quote Fabrizio, it's calm now before the storm. That's what he said. An hour ago from Sky, Osimhen has been asking for something like 300k a week to move to Chelsea. I don't think they will stretch to that. His offer from Saudi is 650k tax-free. For me, Chelsea will not go too much higher than 200k. If you can make the incentives in 100k, potentially bonuses if he reaches certain metrics. I think a 20 Premier League goal season should give him a bonus, because that would mean that he would be worth paying for the fee that we're paying. That would mean that he would go some way to convincing Chelsea as a club and people in general that he is going to be a world-class striker and that he can cut the mustard in the Premier League. If he drops a 20-goal season, which is something that Diego Costa gave us in title wins, if he drops a 20-goal season in the league, that should come with a bonus, in my opinion. I think that should come with a bonus. I think that's fair. You know, I think half of the question about him getting a massive fee is whether or not he's going to deliver, which is, I think, very fair. But if he does now deliver, we don't have to increase his wage. We can still keep our wage structure the same. We can still keep our wage budget the same in regards to what he makes as a base, as he makes on flat. But bonuses are one-offs. Some would say Man City have given bonuses in the form of yachts and Ferraris, or I don't know what they do over there. But, you know, bonuses come and go. Christmas bonus, whatever bonus you wish. Osimhen can get a bonus. Maybe the bonus is, I don't know, 500,000. I don't know what it's going to take to make the numbers match up, you know, but you can look at what 200k gives him for the year, what 300 would have given him for the whole year, and you can find out the differential, and you can start to make those bonuses equal some of that differential for the entire year. And if he meets those requirements and those metrics, he could still make the same money or close to the same money he would have made if he was making 300k a week, but just in bonuses. And that is based on performance and achievements. So I think it's fair. You could definitely run it like that, but we'll see. We'll see what Chelsea want to do. I don't think Chelsea really want to leave the window with nothing. I really don't think they do. And I think they know Sancho is not really a priority. So I am staying live until it closes for sure. I'm well experienced in doing a 3-hour streams. No problem around here. I've seen George has been streaming literally all day. I think he did like a 10-hour stream and he's back live now. So credit to him. That is That is ridiculous. I actually don't know how he's done that. I think the most I've ever done is like 8.5 hours, 8 hours maybe, but 10 hours is getting borderline to the point where I might start bugging out. Any more goss, any more news? Should all just really be flooding in at this point. But it's gone quiet, but it's not a bad thing, guys. Don't be worried about it going quiet. It going quiet is not necessarily a bad thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Let's see what the super chats are saying. Just tuning in. Could it be Fab holding out on us to make the Here We Go more dramatic? That's exactly what I said. Just before you got here, that's exactly what I said, bro. So I agree with that logic. It makes sense. It makes sense. It's not always a coincidence. Sometimes it is on purpose. And I understand. It's a show. It's a show. And I'm more than watching. I'm watching the show. I'm enjoying the show. My blue brother, much love from Washington, D.C. Big up, brother. Talking about Washington. We need to find a home for Washington. So yeah, we need to get something sorted soon. I think he could be going back to Strasbourg now. That deal could be back on. Haven't heard anything about Chukwuemeka yet. No updates. No updates on Datra Fofana. No updates on Angelo. No updates on Chilwell, who is still sitting here on 200k a week with no clubs coming in. Brentford was a loose link. Still haven't heard any updates on Chilwell going out. At least, I mean, at this point, we know Chilwell's not going to go on a permanent deal. But at the very least, can Chilwell go on loan? On a loan? With somebody paying 40% of his wages? Can we do something? Come on, man. So I don't know what's going on with Chilwell. And Broja is another one. But to my understanding previously, Broja wasn't going because he had a foot injury. That's why his Ipswich medical collapsed. And now people have been saying Broja could be going. If you failed a medical, you failed the medical. So I don't really understand how that can get going again. But again, if he can go, then that's great. But we'll see. Updates. Ivan Toney, final docs being reviewed and then deal done. Seems like Ivan Toney will be going to Saudi very, very soon. Not Saturday, not Sunday, not Monday. Today, potentially. Closed, sealed, signed, delivered. Very important, by the way, that happens today. So Osimhen doesn't have an alternative because PSG have still said nothing today. And I don't think they'll be saying anything now. Raheem Sterling and Arsenal. Deal at final stages. This looks like a deal that's going to get done as well. We still need to find out how much money it's going to be and what is the deal. But it looks like it's going to get done, which is, by the way, a really good thing for us. As much as I've been saying to Arsenal fans, you need him, which I think you actually do. We also need to get rid of him. Like, we really did. We really did need to get rid of him. And I'm glad that we are getting rid of him because he's on a lot of money. We don't need him at the club. So good to get rid. But let's see how much we get. And let's see if it's something that we can say is a good fee from our negotiations and our ownership. So far, in terms of sales, I think, actually, I'm going to go through it. I'm going to go through all of Chelsea's sales right now because we need to start summarizing the transfer window. And I will be doing, after the Crystal Palace game on Sunday, going into next week at the start of the international break, I will be doing a transfer window summarization. I have had a skit in mind. However, will I be able to pull it off is anybody's guess. If not, I will do it in a different way. Maybe I'll do both. Chelsea's transfers. Let's just see Chelsea's outgoings for a second. We all know the incomings, but the outgoings sometimes we forget. Departures. So Chelsea sold, and this is just transfer market, and this is Euros, and this is rough, but this is what it is. Chelsea sold Ian Maatsen to Aston Villa for 44 million euros. An asterisk. Good fee. However, it involved Kellyman coming here for an inflated fee. So an asterisk on that deal. PSR, not so impressive, in my opinion, because it was then 15 million. Now, it depends on what Kellyman becomes, how much we sell him for. If he makes the first team, then maybe that deal looks better. I don't know. But at the moment, it's like 15 million for Maatsen plus a player that I don't even know what he's going to do. Gallagher, 42 million euros, slightly below market value, but he has gone outside of London and Tottenham and outside of the country in Spain. So I think we can balance that out and say, do you know what? At least you've sent him far, far away. and he's not going to do dirt on us in the Premier League. So that's a positive in some ways. Lewis Hall was 33 million euros. Personally, I feel like that could come back to bite us a little bit. I do like Renato. I do like Cucurella's Euros performances for Spain. I still question whether he's worth. Actually, I don't question. I still think he's not worth the wage that we pay him at 180k a week. I think if you're a left back making 180k a week, you should really be on Marcelo level. You should really be brilliant going forward. You should really be a great crosser of the ball, etc. You should be more versatile, more well-rounded. So I think at some point, those other players that signed under Todd Boehly, under that supporting director, and got inflated wages could be in trouble in future windows. Because if you're talking about balancing the wage books, Cole Palmer making 120 and Cucurella making 180 doesn't really make any sense at all. 60k more and you're a left back and he's an attacking midfielder and he wins us games. So don't be surprised in the coming seasons if Cucurella is up for transfer because his wages are not making any sense and it wasn't sanctioned by these directors. So while saying all of that, I feel like Lewis Hall would have been really good for us. I think he would have been quality under Maresca, to be honest. I think he's basically perfect profile-wise, and I think he'll be England's starting left-back. But fees there, he didn't play many games, so solid fee. But I think Newcastle know what they're doing there. They bought a really good talent. Lukaku, excellent fee. Lukaku, tremendous, immaculate fee. The best fee I've ever seen. Unbelievable. One of the best outgoing deals ever done in history of the sport. Unbelievable. Napoli, 30 million euros. Amari Hutchinson, 23 million euros. I think that's good. Listen, I think we could have made more if we loaned him and then he done a great season, then we could have got more. But we didn't pay much. It really wasn't a lot. And it was a really quick flip. It was from Arsenal, bang, Ipswich, bang, out the door. So significant profit made immediately. Can't complain. Really can't complain. If they did everything like that, then the profit scheme would be wonderful. And Diego, go. Listen, 2 million euros. Listen, this guy, I told you, when he came in, he's a pure profit player. He ain't getting no opportunities here. He ain't playing no games. He ain't good enough. And it is what it is. 2 million euros, whatever. Who cares? And then obviously there's been frees. Ziyech is gone. Malang Sarr's gone. I think that's actually probably deserving a round of applause to get Malang Sarr out of here, to be honest. Thiago Silva and Tino Anjorin also gone as well on a free. I was waiting to find out what the fee would be for him, but it's a free. Not really surprised. The graphic guys are gone. The players that have been kind of put into the squad that were never going to play, some of them leaving. So, and the loan deals, Okachukwu to Southampton, Petrovic to Strasbourg, Kepa to Bournemouth, Alfie Gilchrist to Sheffield United, Wiley to Strasbourg, couple assists today, Humphreys to Burnley, Stellina to Barnsley, Aaron, the Argentine, to Boca Juniors. Haven't seen him yet at the club, but he's just gone straight back. Mike Penders to Genk, and Beach to Crawley Town, the goalkeeper. Those are the outgoings. Still good few outgoings still to do. I think we'll be added to that list in a minute. So yeah, not bad going. A lot of stuff. Why am I got a Nigerian flag over here? Well, what do you think? Is there not a certain Victor Osimhen that we're waiting for? I'm waiting for Victor Osimhen. You're asking me why I have a Nigerian flag around me. What do you think? Come on, man. Don't be silly. Waiting for Victor Osimhen. That's what we're waiting for. In fact, not only do I have the flag, I also have his shirt number as well. I have his shirt number right here, waiting. This is for you, Victor. Okay? This is for you, Victor. We have your shirt number. We have your flag. Osimhen! 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 How does the song go? Yo, you need to teach me in the chat. Osimhen! Osimhen! Listen, we're ready. You know what I mean? I'm ready, bro. Come and take the divine number 9 with all of the curse around it, and you come and show these people that you've got it. You've got the right stuff. Come and show your camp that you are to be respected and you are to be one of the world's best strikers. Come and prove your shit. Come and talk your talk. Do you know what I mean? That's all I want. I just want him to come here, prove himself, prove the doubters wrong, prove me wrong. Show me that you're world class. Show the people that watched you at AFCON that you're world class. Show the people that think it was just a one-season wonder with the Scudetto title that you're world class. Striker market's bleak. If you can bang in 20 goals in the Prem, you know, outside of Haaland, you'll be the second best striker in the Prem immediately. Because the only other people banging in those type of goals is like Salah, Watkins, but I think we all know Watkins is not world class. I mean, some of the misses in that last game, Jesus. Same with Solanke. There was some players that got 19, 20 goals that were, you know, flirting with it. Toney, but season before, they're not world class. So, you know, you're young enough to be world class if you get your shit together and get yourself to the mighty Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? You can still do it. We'll go through the incomings in a minute because there's a lot of them. But I just want to quickly get back to Twitter because it would appear Fabrizio has something to say. Now, usually I don't really be going to every single Fabrizio tweet, but there's only an hour and 20 minutes left of him doing this to us, you know, controlling our lives. So I'm just going to just let him have it. He is the dictator today. He is the guy that's calling the shots. So I'm just going to just let it happen. I'm not even going to fight it. He's just posting Agate. Nothing important. Agate signed for United. He's sitting there in his jersey. Saeed's dancing. He's got his Man United flag. Ooh. Did I say that? Look, it's all starting. Oh, it's all starting now, isn't it? Osimhen. It's all starting now. The script is scripting. The script is scripting. I predicted it early today at lunchtime. Fabrizio on playback says on Osimhen, calma. That's all he had to say, calma. And we remember what he did last time with Enzo Fernandez. He told us to shush. Told us to calma. Don't worry about it. This guy thinks I don't know his tricks. If it was not going to happen, you would not be saying to shush. You would not be saying to calma. You would be saying to shut up. You would be saying to shut up. Shut up! So, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But Fabrizio is going to take this all the way to 11 o'clock. I can tell you that for free. Now, hopefully PSG, the only thing that would be peak, I'll just leave this here. PSG come in at 10 o'clock and swoop in and say, actually, Ramos is injured. We need a striker. We'll pay you the wages. We're PSG. We don't have a wage structure. In we come for Osimhen. Bye-bye, everybody. That is the only thing that I'm gonna put out there as a potential to say, okay, fair. We got fucked up. We got screwed over. I'm gonna leave that on the table because that is something that could actually happen. Now, PSG have been quiet the whole day. PSG have not said a word. I don't feel like they're gonna do that, but I'm just gonna leave that and dangle that carrot because PSG, they were interested, and you never know. You never know. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but you never know. A lot of people are saying Sancho's done. Okay. People are saying Sancho's done, but I do not have any guarantees on this. I'm trying to find a source. Where's the Bumba? People are saying Sancho's done. I have not seen that. I'm clicking into all of my sources. Oh, I've seen it. Breaking news! Breaking news! Today! The first of potentially two. Breaking news. Chelsea have reached an agreement to sign Jadon Sancho from Manchester United. The England international will join on an initial loan with the West London club having an obligation to make the deal permanent next summer. We are going to wait for extra details to find out how much that obligation is going to be and how much the cost is going to be in 25-26 summer transfer window. But Chelsea have reached an agreement with Manchester United. Personal terms, as I said 2 hours ago, will not be an issue because, of course, we know that Sancho's preference from yesterday, or maybe even the day before, was to join Chelsea over Juventus. Juventus pulled out of the race yesterday, so Chelsea have always been in prime position to take Sancho if they could agree something with Manchester United, which they now have. An initial loan with an obligation to take Sancho from Old Trafford. So that is done. We just want more details at this point because we need to obviously see how much that's going to cost. Breaking news, Fabrizio, 15 seconds ago, straight on the money, Jadon Sancho to Chelsea. Here we go. Here we go. Already said yes and wanted Chelsea move. Deal now agreed between all parties. Manchester United accepted the proposal. Deal is now set to be signed. Sancho is a Chelsea player. Done. Done. Deal. Finished. And why have we announced that now, Fabrizio? Because, of course, it's getting closer to the deadline. And we need to keep building it up. So Sancho is the small fry. We get that one done first. And then we talk about Osimhen next. Let me change the title. Sancho, here we go. Confirmed. Welcome to Chelsea. I'm going to give my thoughts in just a second. Sancho, here we go. First in. Big day today. Busy day. Welcome to the party. If you're just joining us. Chelsea have signed Jadon Sancho. That is confirmed. Right. I'm actually going to change the title on Osimhen because, in my opinion now, that contract rejection earlier has not only, I'm going to talk about this in a minute, Palma on Osimhen. Now, the reason why I'm going to, let me just start with this. Initially, when I started this stream, we were talking about Osimhen and his contract rejection. Rejecting Chelsea's contract, which was apparently 130,000, whatever it was. Since Fabrice Hopkins, the PSG El Equipe journalist, come out with this information, do you know what hasn't happened? No one else has come out and said the same thing. No one else has come out and said the same thing. Nobody else has verified it. Nobody else has agreed with it. Fabrizio and Ornstein have said nothing about it, which means it is not true. Chelsea have not offered Osimhen that contract. He has not rejected it. And Chelsea do not have an issue at the moment with a contract negotiation with Osimhen in terms of rejection. And Chelsea have yet to put down a contract offer because they're not going to. Chelsea are going to offer a contract when Chelsea agree terms. And that is going to be the final and first offer. And that is going to be agreed. So there is no offering something to someone that you know they're going to reject or you think they're going to reject. You're going to wait, or you're going to keep talking on WhatsApp or on the phone or whatever they're doing, and they're going to come to an agreement, or they're not. But there is not going to be an offer of 130,000. So you can just get rid of that now. Saeed. I have to ring Saeed. I forgot all about Saeed. He thinks he can run. He thinks he can escape. Let me just ring Saeed TV. Brother Saeed! Here we go. Agreement with Manchester United. Sancho to Chelsea is happening, guys. It is confirmed. It's a loan with an obligation to buy, and it will happen in 2025. Chelsea will sign Jadon Sancho. He will leave Manchester United. He will score against Manchester United at Old Trafford for Chelsea, and he will play on the left wing. We will revive his career, and you will be in the mud. There we land. Brother thought that Agate, you thought Agate was going to save you.
It's too early, fam.
We'll take your technical baller, thank you very much, with a first touch, and you can keep your fucking roadrunners. How about that? How about that? Osimhen! 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 Oh, sugar plum. You know what? You know what I love about Jadon Sancho? He's a good luck charm because why are you hanging up the phone? Hey, pick up the phone. You know what I love about Jadon Sancho? He hung up on me. Why did he hang up on me? I had so much more to say. I was actually just getting started. Why did he hang up on me? Last time Jadon Sancho left Man United, Dortmund got to a Champions League final. So, in my opinion, it's Man United that seem to be the stench. They seem to be the stench around Sancho. Whenever Sancho is not at Man United, he's a happy lad. He's a happy lad. He's a good lad. He's a player that performs in the Champions League with the record amount of most dribbles completed in a game. When Sancho is out of that toxicity, when he is away from the roof that leaks, he plays well. At Dortmund, multiple times. So welcome to the mighty Chelsea. Welcome to the team that you've always loved and supported. And welcome to the fluidity and the technical ability. Welcome to the facilities. Welcome to the capabilities. We look forward to having you. We didn't need you. I'll be real. We did not need you. But now you're here. Welcome. João Felix link-ups against Noah's Ark. João Felix and Sancho link-ups against Shamrock and Noah's Arks and asthma attacks. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Mudryk, your days are numbered. We will not be watching you heavy touch nonsense against no serviettes and spoons. We will not watch it any longer. You better find your technical touch, your technical attributes quickly, because we will not be watching that on TV anymore. We will not. We will not. I need to ring Rants because he's fuming. I know he is. Let me ring Rants. Do you know what? Like I said, I'm still we don't need him. But we're greedy. And hungry hippos. Hungry hippos? Hungry hippos. We don't need Sancho. I maintain we don't need this player. I don't know why we're signing him. We don't need him. But we signed him. And we're hungry hippos. And it's going to make Saeed and Rants angry. And for me, I think that's enough of a W for now. For now, we'll take it. Oh, he's not even got his phone on. Oh, come on, Ranceroni, bro. You've not even got your phone on. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Saeed, pick up the phone. He's seething. He's watching Atalanta and Inter. Come on, man, pick up the phone. We don't know these. We do not need this guy. I don't know what we're doing as an institution. Saeed won't pick up. I don't know what we're doing as an institution. We do not actually need this guy. However, welcome to the football club. Did we need you? No. But welcome regardless, guys. Here's to reviving. Stat padding against Noah's Ark, bruv. This is going to be a crazy season. Let's just take a moment in the chat to just breathe, because that happened. We actually signed a player like that we did not need at all. What is the plan? People are going to ask the question, and we can't be afraid to actually have to answer it. What is the plan behind signing him? Seriously. Like, my whole thing was, and I'm being consistent as much as I'm taking the piss and it's hilarious. What is the idea with signing him? Like, if it was including another player and it was a swap, I'd understand. But what are we doing? Like, is Mudryk just never going to see the pitch again? Is Mudryk just never going to see the pitch again? Let me just throw out this tweet. Did we need you? No. But welcome regardless, Jadon Sancho. Here's to reviving you and João Felix and stat padding against Noah's Ark and asthma attack. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always liked the player. I stuck up for the player actually when he was going up against Ten Hag with the beef. But we can't lie, he has been underwhelming, extremely underwhelming and poor in regards to his Man United career. We'll find out who the culprit was because now he's got a fresh environment to thrive in. And Maresca is going to welcome him with open arms, and we're going to see if he can get his career back on track. We are trying to revive quite a few people right now. We're trying to revive João Felix. We're trying to revive Jadon Sancho. We're trying to revive quite a few players. So it's going to be interesting to see. Hey, bro!
You want to add something?
What?
You called me again. Did you want to add something?
Is there something to add?
I don't know. You called me again. I was like, did you add something to this? Are you adding more insult?
I wasn't finished. That was my problem.
Oh, you wasn't finished? He wasn't finished.
Oh, yeah.
I'm finished.
I wasn't done. I was still talking. I had so much more to say. I just saw you under PYS's tweet laughing about the Agate deal that Chelsea were having wrapped up according to Record Portugal. And then 5 minutes later, Sancho, here we go. I swear, you are like the YouTube tray. You're so unlucky.
That's me in a nutshell, you know. That's me in a nutshell. That right there sums up TV, fam. Man roll under the Agate post thinking, yo, let me dunk on these guys for an hour or so.
Literally.
You know what I mean? 5 minutes, fam.
Bro.
That is crazy.
You didn't even get to enjoy for 5 minutes before everything just happened.
Nah, this is mad, fam. This is crazy. He's going to you lot.
Yeah.
If he went to Tottenham, I would have, you know. Villa, it's the fact that he's going to you lot.
Yeah.
And your families.
Bro, listen, we got to just like João Felix, guys, we got to welcome him with open arms, make him feel at home, chant his name in the stadium. He supports Chelsea. His idols are Drogba and Lampard. We have the opportunity to write the most beautiful script with Jadon Sancho. And we need to do it.
You do.
We do. And you know what?
Breaking news. Victor Osimhen stays in Napoli. He won't join Chelsea.
Where are you reading this?
Fabrice Hawkins.
We don't give up. Get out of here, man. This guy, man. Get out of here, man. Man said Fabrice. Get out, man. Saeed, I'll talk to you later, man. You're being silly. You're not even serious. You're not even serious. This brother said Fabrice. This brother said Fabrice Hawkins. This brother said Fabrice Haktua. Fabrice Haktua. Man said Fabrice Haktua. Fabrice Haktua. Osimhen. Man's talking about Fabrice Haktua. Get that guy here, man. We don't take that brother seriously, man. Talk to me about Ornstein and Fabrizio. Man's talking about Fabrice on deadline day. Tell that brother to get back to July, man. Get that brother back in June. Just tell that brother to get back in June, man. He don't belong here. He don't belong in August deadline day, man. Get out of here, man. Yeah. Actually, your words quoted, you said, we can't take them seriously in 2024. All right, you're killing my vibe now. I'm hanging up.
What you need to really understand is that you, man, are not getting your main guy. You're not getting your main guy, bro.
Let's wait for Fabrizio. Let's wait for Ornstein, please. Let's wait.
You do realize, yeah, he's out the window. He stays in Napoli. He won't join.
Okay, no problem. It's no problem. It's no problem.
Wow.
It's no problem. Let me.
What are you doing with that?
Yeah, I'll give it to Toby. that's actually a great idea. Give it to Toby.
Give it to Toney, yo. Give that Nigerian back to Toney, fam.
All right, I'll ring you back in a minute. Let me just confirm. Let me just confirm with my sources. Let me just confirm.
Yeah, confirm with your sources.
Let me ask Grizz. Let me ask Grizz.
They know, but yeah.
Let me ask Grizz. I'm gonna put Fabrizio's feed in my headphones, and I will regurgitate whatever is going on now because it appears to be crunch time. We're now approaching 10 o'clock. Some reports are that Osimhen is not coming to Chelsea, according to Fabrice Haktua. As things stand, according to Fabrizio, as he says it, I'm repeating it. As things stand, Chelsea do not have an agreement with Osimhen on the contract. With an hour to go, Chelsea do not have an agreement with the contract. Chelsea's obligation fee for Jadon Sancho is less than 40 million. That's been put out there as well. So we actually don't know how much it is. We just know it's less than 40 million. But that is what it is at the moment. It's not over yet. Now, if Fabrizio comes and says it's finished and it's over and there's no time for an agreement and it's done, then okay, fine. Now I'm finished. Chelsea are still trying their best. Chelsea are still trying, apparently. Maybe Osimhen really is digging his heels in on this 300k. I don't know if he's bringing his fee down or if he's just still trying. Chelsea's still trying. Osimhen, Chelsea, still no agreement. I mean, listen, we got 1 hour. We got 1 hour. Maybe Sancho's going to play false nine. Mad. 1 hour left. This flag will remain here until the deadline. Until 11 o'clock strikes, we will be there. Osimhen, 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 Osimhen. Osimhen, Osimhen, Osimhen. Let's see in the next minutes. Let's see in the next hours, says Fabrizio Romano. Turn the LED lights green and... Oh, good idea. That's what we need. Yes. Brilliant idea from the people. Let me make that last change. It's Nigeria up in this bitch now. We're in Lagos. Full commitment. Some of you have given up. Some of you have started to walk home when the 90th minute and the whistle is still not blown. You may regret that, but we will be here till the end. We will see this through. And it's so funny because I'm not even an Osimhen stan. I'm not even an Osimhen stan. And even I am still going to just be here until the end. For some reason, it's not connected. Let me change my lights because the yellow's not doing it for me. It's not doing it for me at all. Put it in why? I will not be moved. We do not need an official statement by 11 o'clock Fabrizio is confirmed. We do not need an official statement by 11 o'clock. It just needs to be registered, I believe, privately. 1 hour to go. This is becoming quite the drama. But as we said, 10 o'clock onwards, this is where the drama starts. This is where everybody starts panicking. This is where everybody starts shitting themselves. An hour to go. This is where it gets interesting. 1 hour to go. 60 minutes to go. This is where everybody starts panicking. This is what we have. This is what we signed up for. This is what we came for, guys. This is why we're here. For this hour. Not the other hours. The other hours was a walk in the park. I told you this is going to the end. And we are here to the end. So don't be scared. Don't be nervous. We knew this was going to happen. It was never going to be done before 10 o'clock. It was always going to be last gasp. And we just have to hope that we ain't gonna run out of time. All right, let's see. I've got Fabrizio now for the last hour in my headphones, so I'm not going to miss a single thing. I'm going to know everything before he even goes out. Because he's going to get the information first now, I'm convinced. It's an Italian club that we're dealing with. He's Italian. He's the guy. He's the main honcho. If anything happens now, it's going to come from him. I'm not interested in Fabrice Huck-Tua. I'm not interested in what he's got to say. He is a liar and a cheat. Here we go for Jadon Sancho. Let's talk about Jadon Sancho a little bit because we have made a signing and we ought to give it some attention. God knows what squad number he's going to get. Going to be very interesting to see. Jadon Sancho comes in and it looks like the fee for Jadon Sancho, according to Mike Keegan, is 20 million to 25 million on that obligation to buy. 20 million to 25 million. If that is correct, that is a very good price for Jadon Sancho, a Champions League level player. If he gets back to his best, we know what he's capable of. 20 to 25 million, not bad. What wages he makes, different question altogether. Right now, Chelsea are still trying. They've offered Osimhen an important salary from their point of view. However, it's not what Osimhen wants. He is really pushing it, Osimhen, today, isn't he? I can't wait to find out what this wage is that he wants. So yeah, confirmed by now the Telegraph as well. It is 20 million to 25 million for Jadon Sancho. I think that's a really good price. Really, really good price. I think Manchester United fans would have been probably hoping for 40 million. Talk Sport 5 minutes ago told Manchester United fans it was 40 million obligation to buy. It is not. It is 20 to 25 million. Talk Sport, you are lying. You put out it was 40 million. According to United report, his account putting out the TalkSport aggregated 40 million pounds. It's not 40 million pounds. It's 20 million pounds. 20 to 25 million pounds. Sancho is obviously able to play off the right wing, off the left wing, cover for Madueke if Palmer's playing 10, and potentially cover for Pedro Neto if Mudryk is not going to play. For me, it's overkill, but it is what it is. I do like the player. I do think we need to sell Mudryk then. Now we have to sell Mudryk. I guess it has to be in January or it has to be next summer. Unless Mudryk absolutely explodes, which I don't think he's going to. I think this puts Mudryk's future at Chelsea. I don't even think it puts it in doubt. I think Mudryk's Chelsea career is over. I don't mean to be extreme, but that's the honest to God's truth what I think. I think Mudryk's Chelsea career just ended. I just tried to call back Rants, went to what you just heard, so I will be looking at the phone now if he rings. Don't worry, I will pick up. I think Mudryk's career just died today at Chelsea. I think his career at Chelsea is over. If Chelsea truly believed in Mudryk, they would not keep signing left wingers, okay? If Chelsea truly believed in Mudryk, they would not keep signing left wingers. And may I remind you, because a lot of people are going to forget, Esteval, Willian, and Kendry Pires are signing for Chelsea next summer. So if you think we got a lot of attackers now, you better buckle up. Ranceroni! Thank you for your brother in Jadon Sancho, my boy. We will take good care of him.
Yeah, sure you will. Sure you will, man.
Oh, what do you think, bro? 20 million, 25 million is probably the fee next summer obligation.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you pay a loan fee as well, bro. It'd probably be about 10 million. So
You think?
work out. Yeah, of course.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? We paid a fucking 10 million loan fee for Amrabat, blood. So you pay a loan fee for him, and then it will be the rest next year. So it'll probably work out about 30 million. Either way, I'm fuming, isn't it?
Yeah, because this is one of the few attackers that you have that you actually like.
Bro, he's the only good one, bro. Really, like the only proven good one, bro. I love him, yeah, but he ain't proven nothing in football yet, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, it's dead, fam. Like, it's dead. I can't lie, we're done, bro. Top four's gone. Everything else is gone.
really. You're like, are you happy with Agati? You're not happy with Agati, are you?
I don't care about Ugarte, bruv. Do you know, he's another passion merchant like fucking Lissandro, bruv. Another one for these Brexit fans to beat their chest to, bruv. He's just gonna run around with yellow cards, bro. I don't care about fucking Ugarte, bruv. I wanted Sander Berg, bruv. I wanted someone that could play football. I don't care about Ugarte, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I don't really care about these ballers, bro. Like, this is dead, bro. This is hurt me, bro. I can't lie, because this is like I was saying to these man, it's like when we went to Arsenal and we took Alexis, bro, and we took Van Persie, bro. Like, you don't strengthen your rivals. Like, you don't strengthen.
I find it odd from you guys because you're not even getting anything in return. Like, I thought this was going to happen in a swap.
All we're getting, yeah, is that bald fraud. Like, just, bro, you've just made him happy. Bro.
Yeah.
Man that you don't need to see at training.
This is interesting. And also, this for me, I've just said it, but I think Mudryk is done. Finished. He's done.
Yeah, he is.
He's done.
You could see, by the way, he was talking about Mudryk publicly, yeah.
Yep.
And then he hooked him at halftime, then he hooked him again yesterday. He was always done. He was always done. Mudryk's not rated. And Mudryk's a similar profile to Sterling. So, like, you know the kind of midfielder he likes, like a Neto, a Felix. These are all guys that can play. You don't like this fucking headless runners, bro. Your manager wants to play proper football.
Yeah, it would appear so. It's going to be, I mean, off the ball, I don't know. What do you think of Sancho off the ball since he's been at Man United or just in general? Because my only concern is Felix, Sancho, all these guys off the ball. I don't know if we're going to get carved open. I think we will.
Sancho's not a problem off the ball, blood, because you watch him at Dortmund. You know what I mean? Dortmund play a mid-block, bro, and Dortmund, he was getting back to Dortmund, bro. So, like, all the Sancho off the ball stuff is forced, bro. I can't lie, bro. Like, he was at Dortmund before Man United. And he was fine off the ball. No one was talking about off the ball. Like, they had him and Erling in the same team. So, like, off the ball for Sancho is not a problem, innit? It's one of them things where if you look at Sancho, you look at Felix, and you look at Neto, the three attackers you signed under this manager, they're all good on the ball, blood. That's what he wants.
Yeah.
He wants guys that can play ball, innit? So, it's one of them ones where you look, bruv, you're going to cook, bruv.
I like all of the thing is with me, I've always liked Sancho. I've always liked Felix, and I was gassed with Neto. I don't know. It's a bit overkill. I don't really know how all these guys are going to play. But
they won't all play at the same time.
Yeah, they're going. I mean, the options off the bench, the strength in depth is ridiculous. It's mad. We're gonna pepper these Conference League teams in terms of goals.
Also, these lesser teams in the Premier League, you're gonna smash them, bro.
Yeah, hopefully we just destroy teams.
We're gonna smash them. All these idiots saying, but where's Sancho gonna play? And bruv, listen, you've been trying to get Sancho for 2 years, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna cook there, bro. Now, I mean, man said the same thing about Cole. He's not proven and that, and he's shitting on people, bruv. Sancho is going to cook at Chelsea, bruv. I'm just waiting for these United dickheads, bro. First time Sancho scores, it won't be too long. And then we're going to see all the coke, blood. Like, that's what we're going to see, bro. It'll probably be against us as well, bro.
Wow.
You watch, bro. You'll probably bag against us. I'm waiting for it.
Damn. All I need you lot to do now is commentate Chilwell, and I think 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, brother. Just commentate Chilwell.
Sell him to Arsenal, bro.
Maybe even commentate Mudryk as well if you're interested in a winger.
Nah, bro.
If Man United side Mudryk, yeah, like if they did, what would you do?
Bro, we're not signing Mudryk. Mudryk's a fucking scrap. Brother, I can't believe it, bro.
I would love to see it.
And this is the thing, because Chelsea got man on low wages, they can afford to have Mudryk there not playing. It's fine.
Yeah. It's just Sterling we couldn't have on them wages sitting there.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck Sterling off, bro. Bro, looks like your guys know what they're doing after all, mate.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's see some trophies first, and let's see some top four.
You're
But
not treating Sancho, yeah, like he's our Sterling. But the thing is, Sancho's actually good, bro. And he's 24. Sterling's 29.
yeah. That's my thing with this deal. When it was a swap, I was like, we don't need another winger like Sancho, but at least the wages are lower than Sterling, and he's younger, so there's a 10% chance. Even if it's a 10% chance he does well, it's better than Sterling, where there's a 0% chance. Do you know what I'm saying?
I just like that, bro. You know what? Sancho needed to just take a pay cut to play football. I'm glad he's done that, bro. He's gonna have the time of his life at Chelsea, bro. Especially this season, bro. Man's playing in a shitty conference league. He's gonna be taking a piss out of these fucking part-timers. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's gonna get loads of game time because Maresca's gonna rotate. Do you know what I mean? Ten Hag don't even rotate, bro. So
Yeah.
yeah, bro. I can't lie. I'm seething, bro. Like my whole enthusiasm for the whole season is gone now, bro. I can't lie.
Wow.
Brother, we've lost Greenwood, Sancho, and Martial in the same window, bro.
But Martial don't play football, bro. Come on. Been telling you this for years, man. This brother don't play football anymore. He plays tennis.
It doesn't matter.
He plays badminton.
Better than all the men still at the club. What are you talking about?
What about Xerxes? You excited about him?
He's the only player. Who cares, bro? We can't get Xerxes the ball. Then what difference does it make, blood? Bro, we can't pass the ball, bro.
Wait. So where are you predicting Man United to finish?
Like 6th or something, bro. We're done. We're done. We're not getting top 4.
This is music to my ears. Wow.
We'll finish below Chelsea now, for sure.
Oh, it's
We'll
beautiful.
finish below Tottenham probably as well.
Okay.
And Liverpool maybe as well. We're done. I don't know where we end up then. 6th probably.
Damn. I wasn't expecting. Well, actually, no, I wasn't expecting you to be this pissed. I know how much you don't want to lose Sancho. I just can't believe he's. Do you know what? I can't believe he's coming to us because I thought he was looking. I mean, I thought he was gonna go to Juventus because he probably gets guaranteed game time, and we didn't really need him. But I guess he wanted to. I guess he wanted to be in London.
He probably realized there was a chance of Chelsea in it.
Yeah.
This is what it is, bro. Like, I can't lie, bro.
Saeed just tweeted 25 million is ridiculous considering we bought Mason Mount for 55 million.
Bro, I be realized I hate football, you know. I hate football. Because bro, if this was basketball, bro, I'll just go to another team, bro. You know them. But that's genuinely how I feel right now. It's like with football, how's man supposed to support a team here that hates footballers, bro? Bro, brother, like, when it comes to football, I'm the most football purist person on planet Earth.
Bro,
I support a team that hates football.
Do you know what I've just remembered? Sancho, Palmer, Man City Academy. Oh, fuck. They used to link up when they were younger. Okay. I was forgetting.
This club's done, bro.
Oh, shit. That chemistry. Madueke as well, the England under 21s. Yo, there might be some chemistry after all.
Colwell, there's bare English brothers. The chemistry and training is going to be mad. I can't lie.
Shit.
Sancho's just going to be chilling with the man then, bruv. Just bare man with their low shorts and that, bro. Just hooping, blood. I can see it. I can't lie, bruv. Chelsea's the man them club now. Bro. Man, all them years of racism, bro. Chelsea are trying to get rid of it.
Oh, shit. I forgot about the chemistry. Raw.
Yeah, I'm actually fucking fuming, bro. I can't lie, bro. I hate this football club now, bro. Wow. That's how I feel, bro. It's like, bro, I love football. These men hate football, bro. And Man United hate football. Look at the man they signed.
Yeah.
Don't make sense, bro. Fucking Ugarte, bro. How am I supposed to get excited about this fucking Ugarte, bro? Bro, I can't get excited.
Oh,
this
shit.
Is crazy, bro. This club hates football, blood. Bro, they're shit, man. They're shit to watch. Everything's shit, blood.
Wait, so are you man not getting Chukwuemeka? Because the whole thing was
Chukwuemeka. If we were getting him, I would have been happy with Sancho going the other way because he's decent.
Yeah, Chukwuemeka's talented.
You know what I'm saying? But he keeps getting injured. But bro, I like him as a footballer. That would have made sense. Because then I'm saying, yo, United, one baller out, one baller in.
Yeah.
We let man go for no reason other than the fact that Ten Hag didn't want him there, bro. On big wages, bro. Bro, I can't lie, bro. We're shit, man.
Damn. All right, brother. Well,
Man United, Lissandro, the butcher, yeah. Nick the Warrior, yeah, and Ugarte the Breaker, bruv. United are shit, blood. What are you talking about? All these men have got no football names. The Butcher, bro. Like, the Sandro looks like a butcher cut his hair, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, nah, bro. Hey, we're done.
Hey, damn, you're going to be watching a lot of Chelsea games this season, innit? Watch-alongs.
All of them, bro.
Yeah, because you want to just watch them all just link up and just ball out.
Bro, man just want to watch football, blood.
Felix. Yo, I just deeped it. Felix is going to be linking up with Jadon Sancho. That's ridiculous. That's so random, you know.
Why are you doing this right now?
Felix is linking up with Jadon Sancho. Do you know how tap that is?
Bro, and Neto as well, blood. And Cole Palmer.
And in Cuckoo as well.
Cuckoo's not it, though, but it's going to be a movie, blood. It's going to be a movie, blood. Bro, this makes me sick. Like, bro, everything that I would want to happen at my club is happening at Chelsea, bro. It's not right.
I just worry about, as long as off the ball, we don't get absolutely cut up, but we probably will. But, you know, maybe if we win games 5-3, I don't know. Our defense is moving mad. Shit. All right, well, brother.
Yeah,
well, I'll speak to you about this soon. I'm gonna get back to my Osimhen watch. You're watching the game right now, ain't it?
You're not coming, bro.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
You got 40 minutes, bro. Look at you talk, bro. You Chelsea, man. The dopamine's crazy, bro. You man are like crack fiends, right?
Yo, we just need another, man. We need another hit. Do you know what I mean? Just one more hit, man, and we'll be done for the night.
Matisse is there with his pounded yam, blood.
Yeah, powdered yam, not pounded. All right, brother, I'll let you go. Goddamn. What an assessment. Big up, brother. Chat to you in a bit. Big up, love. Wow. What an assessment. What an assessment. You know what? I knew he wouldn't be happy, but I didn't know we were cooking that bad. I didn't know we were cooking that much. I mean, listen, like I said, I still got my concerns off the ball with all of these players because I just don't think they have the physical. Like, they might want to work hard, but I don't think physically they have the capabilities to actually not be bodied off the ball. When I'm looking at Felix, when I'm looking at Sancho, they might run, they might put the yards in, but physically, I worry about them, right? Physically. I worry about our whole team, to be honest, physically. I think we're a very weak team physically. So until I see otherwise, physically, Caicedo, Enzo, Sancho, Felix, the defenders even at times, we are going to have to ball out. We are going to have to ball out because the only way we're going to play this season is sexy. Sexy is in season. At Chelsea, sexy is in season. The only way we're gonna win games is by playing good football. We can't do the ugly, scrappy wins. We can't do the physicality set pieces. We can't do that shit. We're gonna need to play the sexiest football we've ever played since Carlo Ancelotti. So buckle up and let's get seated and ready and settled because that's the only way. We are gonna have to nutmeg and skill up and twist up anybody and everybody. It's the only way. We have set this team up to be ball on the ground, flicks and tricks, ones and twos, back and forths, opening up teams tiki-taka. We have not set this team up to do anything other than that. So I think that is going to cost us points, but it's going to hopefully gain us enough points. So I am excited to watch Chelsea. Don't get me wrong. Definitely. You can't not be excited to watch Chelsea, even as a neutral. I name Felix, Palmer, Neto, Sancho if he gets back to his best, Nkuku, Madueke, Enzo, Caicedo, Lavia. There's a lot of technically fun players to watch if they're at their best. But off the ball and physically, I don't know about that. And that is, again, where hopefully the recruitment team know what they're doing, but I feel like they are vastly underestimating the physical side of this league. But we'll see. Hopefully it's not an issue because I would just, I'd love nothing more than Sancho to come here, ball out and prove everybody wrong. I'd love nothing more than for Felix to come in here and ball out and prove everybody wrong. We've got so many players now that I like that I just want them to just destroy everybody and just shut everybody up. But there is the other side of it, which is when we don't have the ball, it's not it's not going to be fun. You have to win tackles. You have to get the ball back. And that's going to be interesting. And I've said that early doors. I've even said it on a stream like this where we're doing up flags and all sorts, because I just want to make that clear from the get-go. As much as everybody might be gassing us, that is the side of the game that nobody thinks about, and it's very important. It's not the side of the game that people think about when they put their team sheets on the graphics on Twitter. It's not the side of the game people think about when they load up our team to play on FIFA and EAFC. It's going to be great fun managing Chelsea on these games. But in reality, when a ball is kicked, these are very important facets of the game that we need to cover, and we need to make sure that we have control over. People are telling me to take off the flag. People are telling me to take off the flag. They're telling me it's over. Let me put Fabrizio back in the air and hear what's going on the stream. To be honest, we're still waiting for Sterling and Arsenal. There's actually quite a lot to go. There's actually a lot going on. We're still waiting on Sterling to Arsenal. We're still seeing if anybody else goes that is on the list to go. Washington, is that deal going to get done? Remember, it does not have to be announced. No agreement between Victor Osimhen and Chelsea, even after the new proposal presented 2 hours ago. 3 minutes ago by Fabrizio, he has tweeted that. It's not looking good. But there's still 40 minutes-ish to go. I think we've got one update left. One update left. If the next update is not positive, then we might be in trouble. But we got one update left. I think we've got one more update left. One more. There's enough time for another update, in my opinion, but we're cutting it very close now. I can't remember where we were at with Enzo Fernandez with 40 minutes to go in the window. I can't remember. I mean, that situation was different because we had personal terms agreed. It was really but Benfica we were dealing with, but yeah, it was a whole different ball game. Let's see. Also, news that may have escaped us while we were watching the Jadon Sancho stuff happen. If we don't get Osimhen, I'm not gonna go crazy. I've said it before, I say it again. If we don't get Osimhen, of course, people are gonna be disappointed. People might actually go angry with the club. But for me, we have added enough attacking reinforcements, even though it's not the way I would have done it in regards to, I thought we were going to get a striker, not more wingers and more attacking midfielders. In regards to the goal output of the team, I think we've increased the goal output of the team enough based upon last season and what we've added. Neto can finish and can assist really well. Felix can finish. Jadon Sancho can actually finish as well. He was getting good goals, good amount of goals in Dortmund if we can get him to that level. So I'm actually calm. If we don't get Osimhen, people will be disappointed 100%. But if we don't get Osimhen, let's not forget our attack still has a lot of depth and it still has a lot of quality. Nkunku is still there. Palmer is still there. Jadon Sancho is still there. We still have Felix. We still have Madueke. We still have Jackson. The striker position is a bit light. I get it. Some people have to go to false nine. That is what we're going to have to do. But in regards to the actual attack, it's better than it was last year. And yeah, I'm still excited about it. I'm still excited about it. If you had told me that we were going to sign a striker, of course, I would have been really excited. But if you told me we were going to get Felix and Neto, I would have said, all right, cool. Let's see how that goes. That's intriguing. I like these players. If I didn't rate the players we were bringing in at all, then I would be like, okay, this is a shambles. Because I just personally don't believe in the players. But I believe that the players we've brought in do have some potential. They have the potential to bang. They have the potential to do really well and surprise people and revive their careers. So, because there is that potential, it's not all doom and gloom. And that's coming from me. You know me. I'm the first one to cuss. I'll be ready to cuss. I'll be there. If I feel these lot are taking a piss, I'll cuss. But in this instance, if it can't get done, I need to know what Osimhen's demands were. Before I react and get angry and say, oh, Chelsea, why didn't you get the Osimhen deal done? What were the demands? If his demands have always been 300k and he hasn't dropped them in the last few hours, he's never dropped it below 300k, I can't blame Chelsea for not giving Osimhen 300k. Now, if Osimhen's demands are 200k, now maybe it's more of a conversation. We could say, right, Chelsea, what could you have done better? But until we find out what Osimhen's demands are, if this deal doesn't happen, I can't just start cussing out Chelsea without knowing the context of why the wages were not aligned. So I'm not a positive merchant. I don't just be saying these things just to say it. It's what I truly believe. And I'm just not going to have a meltdown because we've only signed 3 attackers and not the attacker that, to be honest, like I said, it wasn't even my preference. But I would like us to get him now because it would be great if we brought a striker in. But if we don't get it done, then fair enough. But like I said, the Nigerian flag is still here. We're going all the way to 11 o'clock. And hopefully. Ooh, I'm listening. So what I'm hearing right now is that Chelsea never expected to be able to match the salary that Osimhen wanted, which I think is in the region of 250 to 300k. So they were waiting until the end of the window to try and put him under pressure to see if he was going to lower his wage demands. And it seems like he's not lowering his wage demands and he's going to stick to his guns and he's going to continue to demand what he wants. And then if that is the case, then he'll be staying at Napoli. Fabrizio says we made 6 or 7 proposals for Osimhen and made a big offer for our structure an hour ago. Disappointed that we've wasted this much time on this. This is now becoming an opinion, but I'm not that upset. An opinion, by the way, not Fabrizio. The club have set their wage structure and we have to stick to it. Can't bend it for one player. I agree. If Chelsea have gone above and beyond for Osimhen in wages and he's still being stubborn and he still doesn't want to accept, then he can stay. He stays at Napoli and that's that. Victor Osimhen stays at Napoli and should be out of the squad, says Sky Sport. Well, that's coming from Demazio, but he's been a bit dodge. Now, let's see if Osimhen is going to play at Napoli with Lukaku. Let's see if he's going to start. Let's see if that broken relationship that we saw reported a few hours ago is going to be mended. Maybe Osimhen has just wasted 6 months of his career. Maybe Osimhen's not going to play that much at Napoli this season. Lukaku's going to start because of Conte. Osimhen's going to sit on the bench as a backup striker. And if that relationship is broken, you've chosen to demand 300k instead of play football. So I'm not angry. Like I said with Chelsea have got a wage structure. And I've been saying it to rivals. I've been saying it here. Chelsea have got a wage structure. Everybody thinks that Chelsea pay players whatever they want. And people think, oh, Chelsea will give you 300k. That's the narrative. Chelsea have just proved tonight that's not the narrative. Chelsea have got a wage structure and they've decided to stick to it. And I think it's commendable because when Man City have decided in the past they're not going to overpay for a player, they haven't done so. When Liverpool have decided in the past they're not going to overpay for a player, they haven't done so. So why now when Chelsea decide to do that, people are thinking, oh, this is ridiculous, this is a disgrace. It's not a disgrace. Osimhen is not a world-class striker. We wanted to invest for a player that could be better and we wanted to meet in the middle. If he doesn't want to meet in the middle, then case closed. Sit your ass on the bench at Napoli and go over there. No problem. And it's not even, this is just the God's honest truth. And I've said this the whole time. Going into this transfer window, when people were thinking that Mikel was going to, get Osimhen for us, I said his wage demands are really high. And I was hoping he was going to meet us in the middle. But if he's not, then I can't be angry. It's a shame. I'm going to have to give this flag to Toby, potentially. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm just listening to Fabrizio now. People will say we've wasted a lot of time. I think Chelsea's biggest disappointment will maybe be not hijacking the Toney deal and letting Osimhen go to Saudi. But listen, Toney's above the age of 25, so we already knew that was a weird one in the first place. But yeah, maybe Osimhen would have rejected Saudi as well. I don't know what's going on with Osimhen. It's an interesting one. He's had 2 offers with Saudi and Chelsea, and he's ended up choosing nothing in a situation where he wants to leave Napoli. It's very odd. You want to leave Napoli, you've got 2 options, and you've chosen none. Now, I think he's running out of contract, isn't he? So is he going to go on a free next summer? I think he is. So he's going to have a pick. But there's a lot of talk going on right now. Miz has ringed me. Let me ring Miz back. Still half an hour to go. To be honest, it's not just Osimhen we're waiting for. It's also Sterling as well. Miz, brother, how you doing? You good?
Batis, let me get in the building as well. 1 second. Let me call you guys with the All You Can Eat Chelsea channel. WhatsApp.
Yes. Go on. So we're gonna have a call with Eunice and Miz. Let's listen. Right, brothers, how are we doing?
All You Can Eat is here.
Yes.
Lad, what's happening or what?
Brother, I've got a Nigerian flag. It hasn't worked out. My studio is green and white. It hasn't worked out. But listen, I don't know how you guys are feeling, but for me, I'm not really angry. I think Osimhen, if he hasn't lowered his wage demands from 300k, then I can't expect Chelsea to pay that money. He's not worth that. In my opinion, he's never been worth that. And no other club in Europe came in for him. So if he wants to, other big clubs walk away from deals all the time. So if he doesn't want to negotiate and he's just going to be stubborn, then we have to respect our wage structure. I don't think he's, listen, this is an opinion I've held the whole time. You guys know on the show. I don't think he's world class. And he wasn't a preference, but I would have liked him to come over nobody, but I wouldn't break the bank for him. And I wouldn't do too much, man. He's going to stay at Napoli and sit on the bench now.
Do you know what, Matisse? Surely we're not coming to the final 30 or less than 30 minutes only to get a no. Like, for me, I'm still believing that this is happening. You
Maybe.
The final 30 minutes to tell me it's a no. You could have told me 2 days ago it's a no. Like, you're not telling me no when I'm ready in my suit, in my tuxedo, with everything, with my sunnies on, with the best cologne on. You're telling me in my face it's a no. I'm sorry. Yeah, you should have just accepted that 3 days ago.
Yeah. But so what people are saying is they feel like Chelsea were doing this deal late on purpose because they wanted to put Osimhen under pressure to accept the terms. But it hasn't worked.
No, but again, it goes back to his point. To take it this late, this could have been done this morning. If he's not interested, he's not interested. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like, because we got to understand one thing here. No one wins here. We all lose. Chelsea lose, Osimhen loses, Napoli loses, everyone's lost.
I think he loses the most because he's the one that's now going to sit on the bench to Lukaku. I'm still excited about our attack. I'm still excited about our attack.
No, but we've not bought a striker. Bro.
We haven't. And I think we're heavily relying upon Jackson staying fit and just being a facilitator. But in terms of sharing goals out, there's Felix to contribute. There's Sancho, who at Dortmund was getting goals. And listen, I don't think we need Sancho before, but Sancho is a good player if he gets back to form. He's going to be technically secure. He's not going to be like Mudryk, who's going to be chasing his touch. You got Neto, you got Madueke, you got Palmer, you got Nkuku. Like, we've got a lot of players that can all get, if they play to the level, they can all get 10 goals minimum in the Prem. 10 to 15, they should all be aiming for that. So it's not going to be like we rely on one person, but there's definitely enough people to score enough goals. 100%.
Here's how I look at it. I look at it like this, right? We have an alternate to not getting Jackson, as in we can move the structure around, we can put people into position. What is Osimhen gonna do?
Nothing.
The relationship between him and Napoli broken? Completely really got to sit down for 6 months and not play football?
Yeah, I find that odd, man. He's not gonna do that. That's not good for him. Do you know what I mean? Like, not playing football.
Exactly. 6 months, and it's not like you came off a stellar season as well.
Yeah.
So your market value is going to drop even further. So when he does get that move, he still won't be in a position to argue for a high wage. What are you going to tell the people from two seasons ago at a stellar season? Football is all about what you did for me recently. Yep, I agree. So I agree, man. Things sitting down for 6 months not playing football unless he's going
It's bad for him. It's bad for him.
It's very bad. It's very bad.
Bad for him.
And you know what? I'm shocked that it's gone this late. You know, all for a no, like it don't add up. It don't add up.
This is why I feel Fabrizio knows. I'm still in the belief, and I'm still holding on to the narrative that they all knew this is coming to Chelsea maybe a couple of days ago. They're building it up.
That's what I thought.
It's all marketing. It has to be. You're not telling me after all of this, it's a no. See you later, everyone. Ta-ta, good party. I'll catch you guys next summer. No, you're not giving me that. I'm sorry. You're giving me Osimhen now.
But do you know what?
To take Osimhen.
Do you know what? Do you know what is true about this window? It can't be any higher than a 7. At best. Because the goalkeeper and the striker, which is the two positions in the spine, have not been addressed.
That's true. Look, defense as well, Matisse. I'm scared about our defense, bro. We're so shaky.
Yeah, but they've signed so many defenders at this point. Like, if we need a new defender, they can't be trusted to buy that defender. It has to be someone else. Because if you sign Disasi and Badiashile and they're not good enough, and then you get Tosin and you don't think he's good enough as well, then you can't be trusted to get another defender. So
then the bottom line is you're probably not good enough.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the way I look at the whole Osimhen now is that if he stays at Napoli, bro, that's not good for him. That's not good for Napoli. And if he really wanted to say to Chelsea, like say they wanted to drag this out, he could have told Chelsea that, look, don't mess about with me. Like, do not mess about with me. Either come to me with something serious. Don't drag it till the final 30 minutes to give me something that I'm going to say no to you anyway. Like, I find that all weird. Like, if this was all a no, it would have been a no a long time ago. The fact that it's dragged all the way till the final 20 minutes now, and we still haven't got a full-on no, it only tells me that it's a yes.
You know what the messed up thing is? Osimhen doing this, let's say he doesn't play for 6 months, we're still not going to go in with a higher wage offer for him in January. If we were still...
No, we won't.
No one would. No one will. For him. This is why I told Miz earlier on, bro. Like, surely you just take the opportunity. Your back's against the wall. Saudi have pulled out. They're getting Ivan Toney. You've got nothing else. Just do it. And then if we get top 4, there's an incentive there, etc.
Yeah.
And you're playing in the Premier League. You get a better image. Maybe a big bid will come from somewhere later. Like, you've got so many options. But like this, you're just destroying yourself. Us, Napoli, everyone is affected here. It's bonkers. It's bonkers.
Surely he can do a deal where the stipulation is if Chelsea make it to the Champions League, we need to renegotiate my salary again. Like they can put these sort of clauses.
But someone's saying Chelsea sent him 6 or 7 proposals. So they must have offered all of these things. The only thing, until I hear what his demands are, the only thing I can think of is his demands were so high and he was being mad stubborn. Because how do you put forward 6 or 7 proposals and they don't go through?
Shit.
It's off now, isn't it? Yeah, it's off now. Yeah. I mean, there's only 20 minutes left. It's definitely off.
Chelsea delegation is flying back, apparently. Shit. But Joao Felix gonna have to step up to the plate, brother.
Shit. They can't do these 20 minutes. Like, no, I'm so upset now, but I'm about to end the stream. I've had enough. But they can't do this, bro. 20 minutes before the window closes, that it's all off. Come on, man. You should have told me this yesterday. I wouldn't have bothered.
It's such an anticlimax, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. Dude, this is like, watch. You're probably going to lose a whole heap of concurrent right now. People just left. I'm pretty sure.
Well, half the viewers are Chelsea fans. Green lighting, the green flag, all of this for no reason. Bro, I mean, look, Sky have said Chelsea made Osimhen a final offer this evening, have still not heard back with 20 minutes to deadline, so now resigned to deal being off.
Yeah,
That's from Sky, though. So, yeah.
So it's done. It's finished. That's it. So we're heading into the new season.
It's like I told you. It's like I told you. If Osimhen has done this himself, he's an idiot. And if it's his team, he needs to fire everyone and prosecute them.
Yunus, he had 3 months to sort out his future.
Easy. Bro. Look, and we've been in contact with him for a year.
Mm-hmm. This is stupid, bro. And he ends up staying at Napoli.
The only thing I'm comfortable with is this is I want to say our 5th or 6th season going into a Premier League season without an out-and-out 9 that we can definitely say is going to get us to the school.
Saeed tried to ring me.
So we now, I guess, our striker option is Mark Gray and Nicholas Jackson, right? Nicholas Jackson, the number 1, and then Mark Gray.
Yep, that's the one. I mean, we must be able to do something in terms of the system and the structure, because we gotta get some all output from Nkunku and Felix. So
yeah, they'll have to play striker. Felix will have to play striker.
I'll come back into this call in a second. Saeed clearly wants to laugh at me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd hate to be a sport.
Matisse! You know what Chris says? Life is a humbler. Football is a humbler.
Yes.
You know what they say? You wasted your time. This man spent £10 to get a Nigerian flag from Amazon. He never came with the goods. Victor Osimhen. You're going to have to deal with Jackson now. Gooey.
Man's calling him Gooey. Oh my God.
Gooey, man. Goo. You know what I mean? Don't ever. This is eye for an eye, man. Man had to come back. This is a minor W I'm going to take tonight. It's been a long night. We're going to take this. We're going to take this as a W, right? Wait, let me finish it because for me, just to let this brother go. Take the flag down, you know what I mean? And hold that, yeah? Hold that. Bye-bye.
All right, brother. Bye-bye. Let's just read out Fabrizio's confirmation. Deal completely off for Victor Osimhen. No agreement with Chelsea. Delegation now leaving Napoli. Our people are now leaving Napoli. If nothing happens from Saudi next 3 days, Osimhen will stay at Napoli and he will not be part of the first team squad. Relationship currently completely broken. So basically what we mentioned earlier, which was Saudi still seemingly haven't announced Toney. Are they going to change their idea and go back in for Osimhen? I don't know. But it will mean that Toney is going to have to go back to Brentford if that is happening. Wow, what a day. What a day. We have landed Sancho in the day where we were meant to get Osimhen. That is quite crazy. Well, Chelsea have made a final offer to Osimhen earlier. They've still not heard back. That was 5 minutes ago from Sky. Still off. Still off. Well, from a profile standpoint, my team continues to be teched out. But I don't know. We'll see. That's an interesting one. Let's go through some super chats quickly before I get back into the call. Thoughts on perhaps Napoli stalling on Prem window closing, so Osimhen only has the option of going to Saudi. I don't think Napoli in the end really cared too much if both teams were offering the same money. If we aren't getting Victor Osimhen, we would have been in negotiations for Duran, Ferguson, David, etc. The fact that we ain't been into anyone else could only mean one thing. That was from Robert. Unfortunately, that has not come to be true. What's going on with those? We have to get rid of it. Lawrence, great question. What is going on with Sterling to Arsenal? What's going on with Datra Fofana potentially going to Sunderland? I think I read on loan. What is going on with Chilwell's not going anywhere. Mal, we did need to get less minutes for Mudryk. We did. Well, listen, I was happy to give him Conference League, but the way he played in the Conference League first 2 games, I'm almost not even willing to give him that. Don Ekbali to close the deal. I'm pretty sure he was there. The reality of us getting a ban is very real. We're going to be stuck with Jackson hoofing it for another 2 seasons straight. Long day, says L9. At this rate, I don't even want Osimhen. Clearly doesn't respect his own career. Bro's literally just going to rot on the reserves. It seems like he will. Are you going to apologize to Fabrice Haktua? Yes, in a minute. Y'all, who are we back in Jackson? Who are we back in Jackson are going to cry this season when the man is missing simple chances for fun? Guys, frustratingly crap at only job he's in the team to do. I'm gutted about Osimhen. It's a lot of anger towards Jackson now. Sky Sports saying we offered a 4 million base and 4 million bonus. If it's true, heads have to roll. You guys are a disgrace. We didn't even see half the meltdown for Elise. Anyways, Sancho will be balling for my football club. Mixed reaction from the chat. I'm going to run a poll. That's what you got to do in times like this. I'm going to call it emotions. Are we happy? Are we sad? Are we very angry? Or are we just okay? Let's do a wellness check for the Chelsea supporters. Emotions poll. The emotions poll is up. Please get your votes in. It is obviously about Osimhen and Osimhen only. Please get your votes in. Are you okay? Are you happy? Are you sad? Or are you angry? Please get your votes in. It's very important that we do wellness checks right now. People are moving mad. All right, I'm going to ring back the boys. I mean, actually, let me kind of talk for a bit because that phone call is not going to end now. So here's what I'm feeling. Away from the flag, which I will be now gifting to Tapping Tobes for free. I won't charge him for his nation's flag. Away from the fact that if we did sign this player today, I was going to dye my hair. I was going to dye the top of my hair blonde. So we now don't get that. Away from the fact that it would have been nice to add another striker, even if it's not my profile, purely because it just adds goals. It just adds an option for the manager. It probably just secures better chance of getting top 4. Away from all of that today, since Mikel did that podcast, since Mikel has been talking, from every day up until this day, we didn't feel this deal was going to happen. Until today. Just purely because why not? Let's get it done. Fuck it. Dopamine. But up until this point, it's always been he's too expensive on the wages. Now, it's a shame. It's a shame. But I can't cry about a profile and I can't cry about a player that wasn't my preference. And like I said, it would have been better than nothing, but it's not the end of the world for me. For some people, it's the end of the world because they rate him really highly and they think he's world class and they think he's the bee's knees. For me, it's not the end of the world. I think what is more disappointing than missing out on Osimhen, what's more disappointing is not getting a striker at all. What's more disappointing is getting no striker. Missing out on Osimhen is one thing. Getting no striker is another thing. Because you should have got a Toney or you should have got someone else. Having a striker like you come in, having Datra Fofana, having Washington, having these strikers and not having someone experienced or someone that's ready to help Jackson, that's disappointing. That's what will bring this transfer window from a 7 to a 6, or from an 8 to a 7, or from a whatever. That's what's disappointing. Because Osimhen didn't have to be the only option. Osimhen didn't have to be everything. But you had to get somebody. Because this was part of the plan. In terms of the points coming into this window, needed a striker, needed a goalkeeper, potentially needed a left back. We ended up getting one. And needed a winger. And we got wingers. So as far as I'm concerned, we've ticked 2 out of the 4 boxes that we needed to tick. Everybody said we need a left winger. We signed, in the end, 3 left wingers. Did we need to sign 3 left wingers? No, we didn't. We needed 1 left winger. We signed 3. We needed 1 left back. We signed a left back. We needed 1 goalkeeper. We signed a goalkeeper, but he doesn't start. And we needed a striker, and we signed a striker, but he's 18 years old and he's not ready. So that is the window. I'm going to go through the incomings in a minute. I'm going to get back on the call and see what the guys are saying before that ends. And then we're going to talk about the whole window quickly. I will do a proper window review later on. I'm still waiting for another 15, 20, 30, 20 minutes because I do want to see if Sterling is going to go to Arsenal. I do want to see if any more outgoings are going to happen as well. So we need to wait for that. But I just want to take it back to what I said at the start of the window, which is we need a goalkeeper, we need a left back, we need a striker, we need a winger. In the winger department, we've done fantastic. In the winger department, 10 out of 10. You signed Neto. I think it's a really good signing. I was really excited when he signed. Great signing. You signed Felix. I really like Felix. Hope he does really well. Signed Sancho. Big risk. But again, I do like the player. Hopefully he does well. All technically secure. No heavy touches. All can potentially get a goal. But there are some concerns with injury records and physicality. But whatever. Brilliant on the wingers. You got Sterling out, it seems, etc. Brilliant on the wingers. Left back, so far looks good. I like the left back, Renato. Good feeling about him when he came. Looks like he's doing well. Never expected it, Alphonso Davies. Never expected anyone expensive. Never expected us to sign a left back that needs 200k a week when we pay Kukurea and Chilwell that money. We needed to get a young left back with potential, especially after selling Maatsen. Good work. Goalkeeper, not good. Not good. Because you needed to sign an out-and-out starter that takes Sanchez out of my club or puts him firmly on the bench, and you haven't done that. So the goalkeeper is, at the moment, until I see this keeper come in and dislodge Sanchez, who I already know is not good enough, it's an L so far. You've not done enough. You've not taken that position seriously enough. And striker, unfortunately, as an out-and-out number 9 who gets goals, you've not taken that position seriously enough because you didn't get a striker that we can rely on. You signed De Gea, another young developing striker who is not ready to add to the other 3. So we'll rate and rank it in a video. We'll address it after Palace, but that is the incomings kind of summarized. And obviously Drewsbury all came in, Tossing came in, squad players, not really needle movers. So we have that. Now, it seems like we have a here we go for Sterling, so I'm just going to quickly go into Twitter before I jump back into the call and find out what's going there. Sterling. Fabrizio. Medical tests ongoing for Raheem Sterling at Arsenal. Clubs working on documents. It looks like Trevor Chalobah to Crystal Palace will need a deal sheet. It will give Palace and Chelsea 2 extra hours to complete the deal until 1 a.m. Raheem Sterling arrives at London Connolly training ground to undergo medical ahead of proposed transfer from Chelsea to Arsenal. Player representatives working to finalise season-long loan for 29-year-old winger. It's a loan, and I don't see an obligation to buy, and there probably most definitely isn't one. So that has now become a fantastic W to a bit of an L. A bit of an L. A bit of an L because it's another player that comes back next summer with Esteval and with Pires. And it's another person that comes into the preseason. And if it's, I mean, now he's just going there to help Arsenal. That is an L because he's not, we're not getting money. So now he's just going over there to help. That's one thing I actually didn't want. I wanted him to go there on a transfer for money because otherwise he just helps them. He doesn't. And then he comes back to us. That's of no help to us whatsoever. That's not a good deal. Things have got very long for us in the last half an hour. Chelsea's offer to Osimhen revealed. So this is where we can now be fair. And maybe it looks like I'm going to be cussing. But this is also from Damasio, so I'm going to take this with a pinch of salt. But, you know, he's Italian. He should know what he's talking about. Italian club. But I'm waiting for Fabrizio to come in with some extras as well. 4 million euro per season guaranteed. We're going to do the division in a minute. But if someone wants to do division mathematics in the chat, please do the division on the 4 million euros per season. What is that weekly wage? That would really be a great help. 4 million euros in bonuses on top of that. 2 million euros for Champions League qualification. 2 million euros for goals and appearances. The 4 million euros guaranteed is less than half of his Napoli salary. So when you do your calculations, that's what you should get, is less than half. So just take your time, no rush. Do your calculations. Don't get it wrong. We don't want to put out misinformation. I could do it, but you guys are in the chat. You're smart. You're nerds. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Gonna get back into the call because I know the boys would definitely be talking about this.
He is an example of someone that's become so mainstream that that's it. You lose your edge. When you lose your edge, you lose your edge.
Guys, did you see the confirmation of the salary, apparently, according to Damasio, what we offered?
Matisse, it can't be true, bro. I've been discussing that. It can't be true, bro. It can't be true.
A lot of the... Now, I haven't done the maths, but the chat are telling me
68K a week.
Yeah.
68K a week. Yeah, a week.
It can't be that.
That's an insult.
I'm certain Mark Gui is on more. I am so sure of
Nah, he's not. He's not. But there's no way we offered him that. So now... I need Fabrizio to come out or Ornstein and come and confirm, because there's no way we offered him that. If we offered him that, then now I'll start cussing the club. Because you know, before I was like, okay, if he's asking for 300k, I sympathize. But if they've offered him that and that's true, now we can cuss. Now we can actually cuss.
The only reason why I think it could be true is because we're getting briefings about us breaching FFP, are getting close to FFP.
So. If we're breaching FFP, why are we bringing in Sancho?
Sancho, exactly. Facts. What was the whole thought process around that?
Honestly, can't be true, because I can't believe for a second that my club are doing that level of stupid shit. So I need that verified.
Matisse, do you understand how embarrassingly stupid this sounds? Someone who's on 175k or something in Napoli.
More, 200.
And the best offer in the final minutes of the window is, here, Osimhen, 68k for you. Nah, no chance for this to be true. It can't be true.
And like I said, if it is, well, these lot need to pack up and leave football. Just leave football. Don't even go to another club.
Can I ask you all, like, what would you rate the window?
I'm waiting to hear the figures on this, because this will bring it to a 0.
More confirmation, by the way. Broria's move to Ipswich collapsed off.
Oh my days! Now this guy's gonna. This is what's gonna happen.
And Sterling's gone on loan. It's not even an obligation. It's not even.
No, I know Sterling's a loan. Yeah.
Yeah, Sterling's a loan.
And we're still paying part of his salary, by the way. Just to let you know.
Yeah, but
and he will go there and help the other team win the title.
Yeah, we're taking a few L's. It's getting a bit peak now, guys. We're taking a couple L's.
Oh man,
taking quite a few L's last half an hour.
While we pay Sterling's salary, he's going out there helping Arsenal win the title. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. And meanwhile, we're only going to pay 68k to Osimhen. Beautiful.
Oh, by the way, Marcio's come out with more, saying that Chelsea would have at least needed to get to 8 or 9 million euros for Osimhen. That would be at least close.
So that's in line with something that I felt was fair then. Something like 180k or something?
Yeah, apparently Chelsea decided no, according to Damasio.
Okay, well then Chelsea have, if that's true, then Chelsea have done too much. Then they've not been fair. Maybe because they can't financially, but still, you know, that's you can't ask Osimhen to come all the way down to 100k. That's just ridiculous.
I find that mad that if it's all because of financial reasons, then why go for Sancho? Who told anyone to go for Sancho?
Not that, and why did we go on this long for Osimhen then if we know we can't financially do it?
Did we actually think that Osimhen was going to come to the table and go, yeah, no problems, 70k a week, yeah, I'll take that, no problems, yeah, I'm happy with that.
Directors wanted to play on his love for the club. That's the only thing I can think of logically as to why they're going with this bullshit offer. If the club, this is another thing, if the club have actually thought that, right, and have dragged it this long because they think his love for the club will get it over the line, then they don't know a thing about this sport. Money talks now, bro. It isn't the 80s when players were actually playing for badges and shit. Like, that's gone. That's really low now, man. Everyone's looking at their pockets.
Yunus, imagine telling even the players that had so much love for our club, right? Like your Lampards, your Terrys, your Drogbas, your Ash. Imagine telling them, you love the club so much, so here's, 50 grand a week.
Yeah, but
the club,
this is the thing, bro. Osimhen is not on the level of those players you just mentioned. I think there's a middle ground. Like I think I need to wait for Fab or Ornstein because I can't believe that 80k is what we offered. It doesn't sound right. That just sounds like bullshit.
Me too.
It just sounds like rubbish, bro. Like if we couldn't offer more than that, then we would never have been sending proposals in the first place. I just can't. I can't believe that.
Exactly.
I actually can't believe that. That just doesn't make any sense. I won't believe it.
One thing I don't believe it either.
They just renewed Cole Palmer's contract to 120k. They know that Osimhen needs to be making more than that because they're gonna pay minimum 65 million to get him because that's what Napoli accepted from the Saudi club. So you're not gonna pay somebody that you're spending 65 million pounds. You're not gonna pay them 80k. You're just not. It doesn't even make any sense. It just doesn't. It doesn't even make any sense. So, yeah, man, it is what it is.
And on top of that, if Di Marzio's true about what the actual demand from Osimhen was, which is 8 to 9 million, if that is true, and net of say 11, that's nowhere near breaking our wage structure. Nowhere near.
It's 173k. That's 9 million euros. 9 million euros, by the way, is 173,000 euros a week. That's 150k.
So Osimhen literally understood our wage structure and said, "Fit me at least in your wage structure."
Yeah. I need to hear more, man. This is very messy. It doesn't sound right.
But then let's also, if that's the case, right? Then how come it's all gone off? How come the whole thing has been called off? If we could have got a deal done within the wage structure and the whole thing has just collapsed.
My only problem...
this is where we ask, have we actually offered something stupid? Like, we do need to wait for confirmation.
Yeah, but the thing is, we're going to get briefs and it's just going to be messy now, man. We're not even... we're not even going to really get the truth because it's just going to be pure mess everywhere.
I'm starting to think what Fabrice Hawkins said a couple of days ago when he said there was a tweet from him saying Osimhen's not thrilled about Chelsea's proposal. But I'm starting to think that's probably right. Did you guys remember there was a tweet like Osimhen's not thrilled about the Chelsea move?
Don't be surprised if they try to vilify Osimhen.
I agree, yeah.
Some people, this is just an opinion I'm reading on Twitter. Someone saying the incompetence we've witnessed today is nothing new. The difference is that in the past with Enzo and Caicedo, we had the financial room to resolve the situation and overpay. Also, both summer windows, I've arrived at the same conclusion that change is required at director level. I wonder what... go on.
You know what, Matisse, bro? To answer your question about the rating the window, I'm a little bit confused now, bro. Like, I'm really confused now because we got a lot of good players, but a lot of stuff I felt was unnecessary, bro. A lot of them I felt was unnecessary. But Pedro Neto, I like it. Jean Felix, look, hopefully it works out, but at that moment, I felt it was unnecessary. I still, to a certain level, feel it's unnecessary. Sancho, I still feel unnecessary. But I'm glad they've come to Chelsea Football Club. Yeah, when I look at the defense, when I look at our goalkeeper, when I look at our issues around midfield, how opposition just seems to just walk through us. I don't know how I feel, bro. I really don't know how I feel. I just thought that with the Osimhen, I would feel that, okay, we got a gunman. We got a gunman now. Yep.
The core issues are still there. Even the goalkeeping situation, the defense, like.
The one thing I forgot to bring up. Yeah, the one thing I forgot to bring up with Osimhen is he would have helped us on set pieces defensively as well.
Yeah. Matisse, with the attacking threat that we have, come on. I know you don't appreciate Osimhen, but he still would have bagged goals, Matisse, bro. You know he would have.
Yeah, listen, it's not the striker I wanted, but I did say, like, I'd rather get him than get nobody. 100%. 100%. That's why I got a Nigerian flag. You know what I mean? I'd rather get him than get nobody. But I need to know why we didn't get him. Because so this is the thing. I thought, okay, if he's asking 300k, cool. I'm not gonna complain. Like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But if we offered something stupid, then that is a problem. So it depends on why we didn't get him. I'm kind of surprised that we didn't at least have Toney in the back pocket. We didn't maneuver that a little bit better. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just because now for me, Osimhen, unless he goes to Saudi in the next couple of days, before the Monday deadline, he's going to be sitting in the bench the whole first 6 months. So I don't really, you know what it is? I never thought Osimhen would let this happen. I thought Osimhen was going to go. I thought Osimhen would go to Saudi, or he would go, because I never thought Chelsea was 100% going to get Osimhen's wages sorted, because they've had that issue the whole time. But I always thought Osimhen is not going to stay at Napoli. He's going to make sure, because Lukaku's gone, he's going to make sure he's at Saudi or he's at Chelsea. And whatever way he goes, then Toney goes the other way. But he's decided to do nothing. I can't believe he's decided to do nothing.
This is what I was saying. Osimhen to Napoli cannot even be an option, because the relationship is broken from all angles. With Napoli, with the agents, with the player. So the fact that he has to go to Al Alhi now. If he doesn't go there, I'll be stunned. And I think Al Ahly did a madness on us, that they were sneaky enough to tap in on Toney well beforehand. But now the Fabrizio saying that we weren't even interested in Toney or Duran. We weren't convinced by them.
Well, Duran, I'm not. They wanted Duran before, so I don't know. And I don't know. No, I don't. Now it's just, I don't know what's going on. Just pure briefings potentially.
So that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it just doesn't even make no sense.
Is that a brief?
Yeah.
Like, because I told him this earlier on. If Toney ends up staying at Brentford and Osimhen goes to Al Ahly, I'll be even more pissed off. Because at that point, Osimhen's gone there, but what? Toney was available then, and we didn't even bother.
Yeah, Toney was my preference. If Toney ends up staying at Brentford because they go and get Osimhen, I'm gonna be like, yo, there's too many idiots cooking in this kitchen, because Toney's an idiot. Chelsea are not clever for. I mean, Toney at what? What's the cost? 40 million euros, 34 million pounds. Come on, man.
Yeah,
that's cheap, man. For Toney, he scored 21. I think he scored 21 Premier League goals the year before the ban. Come on, 34 million pounds. Come on, man. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. Just gonna have to assess it. I mean, we're gonna have the whole international break to look back at it. After the Palace game.
Some people are saying 8 to 9 million is net 350k a week. I've not done the maths. Is that what it is? 350k a week.
Well, how much?
8 to 9 million is apparently 350k a week.
No.
People are asking why hasn't Osimhen reported anything yet?
Look, 9 million euros is £145,000 a week.
I don't know why people are saying this.
The pro gamers says we're going to struggle to get Europe. Listen, for me, top 4 is still the goal, man. Regardless of Osimhen or not, top 4 is still the goal, and we need to make top 4 regardless. We've got enough talent and enough players in the team and a big enough squad to make top 4. So I said that before Osimhen and after Osimhen, we need to be in top 4. That's how I feel. I don't know do you guys think we can't get top 4 now?
No, I mean, I'm just concerned, Matisse, that like we couldn't even beat Tibet, bro. We can't score against these guys. Like, do you know what I mean?
But do you know what, bro? I think the players took the piss, bro. I don't think they were serious. And also, that team.
But that's not good either, is it?
It's not good. It's not good. But that's for the manager to whip them into shape and start cussing. You know, bro, we're not going to see Mudryk again. So you can take him out of the lineup already because Sancho's just come in now. Mudryk is basically a under 23 player.
Remember Felix didn't get a chance.
Yeah, Felix didn't play. Yeah. Ornstein just say Everton made a late approach for Broyo on loan option of 30 million. Everyone's going to start taking the piss now, bro, with all these offers.
Did we say no? Or?
Well, it's just the approach has come in now. What are we going to say? No? It's 11-12. We have to say yes.
Isn't the window closed now? Like, what business is happening now?
Yeah, if there's deals that weren't already open, then yeah, it's done. But if they're open, then you can get a deal sheet and extend it for 2 hours.
Do you know?
You can get extension.
Do you know who's come out of this the worst? Osimhen's agent. Osimhen's agent.
Yep,
Osimhen's agent might have just done one of the worst transfer windows for a player in a very long time.
For sure. 3 months.
3 months. No new club, and also now banished from your actual club. One of the worst agent performances I've ever seen. Crazy.
And who knows when the next window comes about if the market is going to be the same for this player again.
The market wasn't even good this window.
Yeah.
He didn't even have that many teams interested in him. It was only us and PSG lightly.
But if I'm Osimhen, I'm calling George Mendes, bro. I'm calling George Mendes, and like, if this was George Mendes, like we would have not only got Osimhen, we probably would have even got Rafa Leao. Do you know what I mean?
Please remember, on Napoli's standpoint on this, they cannot afford to keep paying Osimhen his wages. Plus, just to have him sitting on the bench.
That's true. Yeah, this is why I said
Everyone loses.
But
everyone loses.
This is why I was so sure that we were going to get something today. Either Osimhen, but not Osimhen. I was sure that we're going to get Osimhen or we're going to get Toney because Osimhen has to leave. Napoli can't pay him. Napoli are going to force him to leave. He doesn't want to be there. He's going to force a move. And wherever he goes, we pick up the parts. I really felt like that was just pretty simple. How he's ended up staying there is crazy to me.
Same.
And lads, Ivan Toney is now an Al Alhi player.
Oh, it's done? Where did you see that report?
What?
Sky Sports have said that it's done. He's signed.
So now
It'll probably be official.
Sterling, here we
so
go.
Now Al Ahly will need to let go of a player to accommodate Osimhen, or Osimhen stays at Napoli.
No, Toney, they're going to cancel the Toney deal. They're going to cancel it.
Ivan Toney to Al Ahly, final documents.
Oh, here we go for Sterling. Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, Sterling's gone.
Here we go.
Wait.
Yeah. Agreement done on a loan move from Chelsea. Chelsea accept final conditions, and the player wanted the move. Also spoke to Mikel Arteta. Agreement done. Document expected to be okay soon. So he's gone.
Are they going to sign Osimhen and Toney? And then
No. I think they're taking Toney only. Mm-hmm. Fabrizio gave us the confirmation that the documents and stuff were sealed for Toney.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So I think we're going to get confirmation in a few minutes that he's gone to Al Ahly. Toney. Al Ahly want.
Oh, sorry. You're saying Toney's gone to Saudi?
Yeah.
Oh.
Again? No, I was saying Toney's gone to Saudi for sure, but if Al Ahly wants to sign another player, they have to get rid of a player from their squad. So if they want,
is that legit though? Is that legit? Like that they have to.
They have to. There's no spot left. There's no spot left.
They've only got one international spot left. Mm-hmm.
And then they'd have until Monday to sell a Mahrez or Firmino or whatever.
Yeah. They're actively trying to get rid of Firmino. I've seen that.
But no one's biting.
Nope. I think they're trying to sell him to another Saudi club. Yes.
Right.
They do that. Well.
Yeah.
I think they got rid of Sterling.
Yeah, but apparently we need to know the details.
Ben Jacobs as well. Toney has signed his Al Ahly contract. Deal done.
Well, one thing about Ben Jacobs is he does know about the Saudi stuff a little bit. He's got connections over there, I think. He knows the Saudi news very well. So that's probably done and dusted with Toney. We need to know a little bit more about the Sterling stuff, like who's paying the wages, how much.
No, apparently Chelsea are paying part of it. That's from Fabrizio. Fabrizio said that earlier on. But we don't know how much.
I don't feel like we've won with the Sterling one. I really don't.
No, we've lost. The Sterling one, we've lost.
We've lost, yeah. We've lost. I mean, well, for me, I think we won. I don't want him nowhere near this club.
Yeah, but you know he can help Arsenal. That's the thing.
Yeah, and we're paying him to help Arsenal.
I was gonna say,
yeah, like, it's not a win. I'll be honest, it's not a win. It's not a win.
When he goes to Arsenal school for a one-on-one to help him win the league title and he doesn't pass and he misses, I get to laugh.
I hear that, but if he passes and they win it, what then?
then we're dead. What if he goes to Arsenal and goes,
we will get
I did at Chelsea, I will not do it at Arsenal.
Bro, we will get more. You know, if Arsenal were to do it, yeah, and Sterling was a part of that, Arsenal fans would be like, oh, well done. You lot paid a player to come and help us win the title. Cheers. We're going to look like clowns.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have no problem with him going over there, but no, you lot pay his whole salary. No questions asked.
They're not going to pay the whole salary because we're desperate, like, last minute. So we probably...
There we are. We're in that situation.
We've probably paid a percentage. Wow, this is wild end to the window. There's no obligation or option to buy on the Sterling deal, people. By the way, in the chat,
no,
straight loan. That's why it's not good.
So ultimately today, Kani Chukwuemeka is still staying. Have we been able to get rid of Chalobah? Did we get a here we go?
He went to Palace, but it's still documents need to be done by 1 a.m.
Yeah, Chalobah will go on loan to Palace.
So Chalobah's gone. Chukwuemeka's staying. Broya, we don't know. David Dutcher Fofana, did he leave or we don't know?
I think he stayed. Broya?
Chilwell already said he was staying back in 2022. He said he's staying from them. He already declared a long time ago he ain't going nowhere. And Cassidy, is he staying? Cassidy, he's not going nowhere?
No, he's not going anywhere. No.
Right. Don't go nowhere.
There's been no talk about Cassidy all day. I think they forgot he even exists. Seriously, I think they forgot he exists. You know, players like Cassidy. Cassidy should have been one of the first people out the door on loan to a championship team. Simple. Domestic loan, no international spot, leave. Go and develop because we need to go and get our pure profit. Not pure profit, profit. But I don't know how that brother's still here. But then now we've let Okechukwu and Santos go. They're probably thinking we need a fifth centre mid just in case one gets injured and we need some height and some physicality because we don't have much. So. Yeah.
Do you know one name I didn't see this entire window? Angelo Gabriel. Do we know where he is?
Where is Angelo Gabriel? Exactly.
Is he a footballer still?
Datro Fofana's going to Sunderland, by the way, on loan.
I heard he got a job at Greg's.
People are adding to the fact that there's still other leagues open like Turkey, etc., to send some of these players. But
Saudi for the weekend.
Oh yeah, Turkey. Yeah, Angelo Gabriel might be going to Turkey because there was rumors about him going there.
Championship. Well, David Washington's still here because we bottled a deal with us.
With ourselves. we sat down and we bottled it ourselves.
Is that Washington? So that Washington deal didn't even happen, did it?
It collapsed. But I don't know how it collapsed. Egbali and Bowley sat down and they disagreed with each other.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Some people are saying Omari Kellyman. Where is this guy?
Yeah, he's 18. He's not going anywhere, man. He was always going to be in the under 23s. Don't worry about that guy.
Yeah.
He's 19 million. So this is the kind of business we do for under 23s.
For PSR, yes, we do. Yes, we do. Do you know what? From the moment we were doing PSR deals, that should have told us that we didn't have the capacity to do all this Osimhen shit, to be honest. How are we doing PSR in June and then doing Osimhen in August? How's that work? We should really. My disappointment is that we didn't wrap up Toney. I think Toney was. Hey. There's no my mic was off for a second. Sorry. I couldn't turn it back on.
We're paying 50% of Sterling's wages.
I've just read that. Yeah, that's
50%.
That's shocking. How much are we paying Sterling's wages? 60?
50.
50%.
Oh my
Well,
god.
that's a mad deal for Arsenal, bro. Arsenal did us. Well done, Arsenal. Excellent work. They get Sterling for half the money, like half his wage.
We're paying Sterling £162,000 a week to play for Arsenal.
Oh,
that is bad, bro. That is bad. That is a bad deal.
And on top of that, we've submitted a deal sheet to try and finalise Sancho. So that's not completely over the line yet.
Oh, so that could break down.
I think it'll go through because the deal sheet's been submitted. But the fact that it had to take a deal sheet, the here we go came long before 11 o'clock. I don't understand.
Yeah. I wonder how much we're paying Sancho because he's on some mad wages in Man United. He's on
I think he wanted to get out so bad. I don't expect him to be on any more than like 120.
But
it's a loan. It's a loan. So Man United are going to have to pay some of it as well. Maybe 50%.
It's a loan,
yeah, maybe 50%.
Plus if Manchester United are paying 50% and we pay 50%, and we're paying 50% to Arsenal, technically we're paying the same amount.
We're paying the same amount of money. Yeah.
We're paying the same money.
We're paying the same money. So we've basically swapped Sterling for Sancho, but we've just done it a different way.
At least Maresca wanted this player, so I guess that's the plus.
And the thing is, we're not really made any difference in our wage bill because you just cancelled each other out.
Yep.
So it's still the same 300 whatever K in your wage bill.
We have an Ivan Toney. Yeah. Here we go to Al Halal. Al Ali. Yeah. I'm so tired.
Don't worry, bro. For you, it's Al Hilal. It's all right. You get away with that, bro.
I'm so tired, bro. I'm so fucking tired.
It's all the same, bro. Al Hilal, Al Ahly. It's all the same.
I'm so fucking tired, bro. Oh my.
40 million for Brentford, bro. I don't know. Wasn't this guy meant to be at one stage 80 million?
Yeah, he was. He
must be on big money at Al Ahly. He must be.
Oh, who, Ivan Toney?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah, he'll be making bags. Mate, it's Saudi.
Yeah, it was rumored to be 400,000 a week.
Wow, but how many multis can you do with 400,000 a week, bro?
Bro, you could do a lot of damage. It's a lot.
Imagine the amount of different gambling options available.
That is a lot of money. That is a lot of money for Ivan Toney. 400,000 a week.
I think he's just the biggest accumulator you can get.
Yeah. He won't get in trouble if he gambles on Premier League now, will he?
No.
He'll be fine.
He won't give a shit. 400,000 he's making tax free.
He's got horses to bet on there as well. It's big over there.
Tax free, 400,000.
Tax free.
Wow, tax free.
He won today. He won. He won today.
He's won the window.
Yeah, he won the window.
Well, to be honest, when he was doing his interviews with The Sun, he was talking about Real Madrid coming in, so he did get humbled, but
He got proper humbled.
He's probably thinking, if I put a couple of bets on in Saudi, I could buy Real Madrid in 2 years.
You probably could, bro. Well, he probably meant Real Madrid of Saudi, which is Al Ahly. Lads, I'm gonna go, bro. What a stinker, bro. Here I was thinking we're gonna get Osimhen, we're gonna all celebrate, we're gonna have a mad show tomorrow, all you can eat, Chelsea, this, that, but lads, I'll catch you guys later, bro. What a downer, bro.
All right, brother, I'll let you go.
Sterling is a downer, everything, bro. Yeah, lads. I'll catch you guys later.
See you later, brothers.
In a bit.
Big up, brothers. Wow, that's disappointing. For me, the Sterling deal is very disappointing. Sterling deal is disappointing. The lack of striker coming in. I still need to know what we offered wages to Osimhen, but if I'm still waiting for that because that is quite important. Sancho is a very odd one to get done at this stage. It's just very strange, isn't it? It's weird to have Sancho be the player that came in after all the priorities is mad. Let me get the. We're gonna wrap up soon anyway. We're approaching 3.5 hours, and there's definitely nothing really much more to talk about. I'm gonna just quickly do a quick scan on the outgoings and see what else there's left off. Little crumbs. Chukwuemeka didn't move. Chilwell didn't move. I did say at the start of the stream earlier there will 100% be stragglers. 100%. We were never going to move all these players in one day. Never. We're lucky to move the players we did. And the players we moved, we didn't even get good deals. Chalobah, there's no obligation to buy from Palace. There's no obligation to buy from Sterling. There's not even 100% wages paid. Broria, I don't know what's going on there. We was never going to get good deals because clubs don't need to give us good deals this late to take players that they know are banished. They were just going to take the piss and just get the best deal they can. Having Jackson as our striker is disappointing. DiMarzio and another Italian outlet is from L9 confirmed we only offered 4 mil and 2 mil extra. Yeah, we went through this. Personally, I still need more confirmation on that one. We've got a bench player as our starting striker for another season. Big L for me. We have to hope Jackson can improve, guys. Jackson got 14 goals last season in the Prem. His aim this season needs to be 18 Prem goals or at least 17 minimum. 18 to 20, but minimum 17. And we have to share the goals out. We have to share the goals out across the front line. It has to go from Felix to Neto to Madueke to Palmer to Nkuku to Jackson to Sancho. I've named a lot of attackers. I'm not saying we've got a prolific striker. We don't. I'm not saying we've got prolific finishers. We don't. Apart from maybe Nkuku, but at this point, we need to obviously see it at our club. But what we do have is a lot of attackers that can score 10 goals and add it all up together, and that's enough goals. So you don't have any guarantees. 100% you don't. Going game to game, you don't have a Haaland. You don't have someone that can, going in is going to score. You don't have anybody for your golden boot race. For your golden boot race, forget about it. We was never in that race. Haaland's going to take it. But in regards to chipping in, options off the bench, quality off the bench, substitutions that can impact games, we have it. We have it. It's not perfect, but it's something. It's better than last season. The attack has been improved. Now, has it been improved enough? We're going to find out. If we don't make top 4, we come back to this. If we do, then we just about done enough. But it's something that's going to have to be sorted next window in the summer. Look at Gyökeres, look at whoever. But in regards to the attack has been improved. And quite significantly. Quite significantly. Sterling, in his form, the way he's playing, Neto, massive improvement. Gallagher didn't really get that many goals. Wasn't a great passer. Wasn't that creative. Felix, we'll see how he does. But I think in an attacking sense, he can be an improvement. Defensively, definitely not. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Broja to Everton means Calvert-Lewin coming. That's not happening. 2 out of 10 window upgraded on left wing. Didn't fix glaring holes in striker and goalkeeper and downgraded at left back, centre back, centre mids. Maatson, Hall, Chilwell, Silva, Chalobah, Connor, all better. Lots of comments under that from Close. No loan fee for Sterling too, and you pay 50%. That's a really bad deal. Turn them lights off. We're going to turn the whole stream off. Low-key a disgrace from the club if we offered Osimhen and rumoured 130k a week. Disgrace. I understand lowering the wage structure should be minimum 200k. I need confirmation from Fabrizio, but it's not looking great. I did a wellness check and I did a poll and I can't even remember the results. But I'm sure you saw it in the chat. One of the mods is saying we're making top 4 guaranteed. Iceman is saying, I don't know. I'm happy with the squad though, apart from no Toney. Either, like I said, top 4 is still the target. Top 4 is still the target. Still need to make top 4. And that hasn't changed. That hasn't changed. The expectation has not changed before today and after today. Still need to make top 4. Still expect to make top 4. And that's the job. That's what has to be done. That's what has to be done. Jackson can improve. Listen, you know me, I like to back Jackson because I like his attributes outside of the box. I think he needs to improve his finishing and he needs to be more clinical. But the issue is more if Jackson gets injured and you have to move people up front and they can't play up there. That's the problem. If Jackson's up front, I know he can hold up the ball. I know he can bring people into play. And I know we have other people that can shoot. And as long as we choreograph our attacks in a structured, fluid way, but we create chances, we'll score goals because we've got enough attackers that can shoot, that can chip in, like I said. So we'll see. Let's see. All right, well, 3.1k. We're going to wrap it up there. It's 3 hours and a half. There's not really anything else to say. It's a deflating end to the stream, for sure, because I think the deals at the end were disappointing. But, like I said, I still like our attack. I think we've got some talented players. We've got some players that do need unlocking, for sure. We've got some players that do need to be revived. But I think they can be. I think Felix can be revived. Sancho, I'm a bit more concerned, but let's hope. And then we'll see. I think our biggest problem is still the defense. We can all talk about the attack right now, but I'm telling you now, we're going to score enough goals. We are not going to get anywhere defending the way we've been defending. If we keep defending the way we're defending, don't worry about the goals. Trust me, that's not going to be what makes you angry. It's going to be the defense. The defense is what's going to piss you off. We have to improve defensively. Last season, our attack wasn't that bad, and we've improved the attack. That's what I need people to remember. Last season, the attack scored a good amount of goals, and we have significantly, in my opinion, improved the attack. We've improved it. Neto is a massive improvement. Felix, potentially. Sancho, potentially. But Madueke, extra year development, looking better in front of goal against Wolves. he's not going to be worse than last. He's not going to be as bad as. He's not going to be worse than last season. He's already got 3 goals. Last season he had 5 in the Prem. This season he's already got 3. Madueke is improving. Jackson, he might stagnate, give us the same amount of goals. Maybe he'll get more. We'll see. Cole Palmer, it's a lot to ask to do the same. Nkuku was not fit all of last season. If Nkuku stays fit, we've improved in the attack because Nkuku didn't even play last season. So the attack, as underwhelming as the end has been, is not my biggest concern. We have attackers. We need them to stay fit. And we've got options. We're bringing Sancho off the bench. We're bringing Felix off the bench. We're bringing people, like, we've got options. The defense is the problem. The defense. So let's hope that Lavia stays fit and let's hope the defenders fix up. But yeah, wrapping up now. That's all there is to it. Smash up the likes. It is what it is, guys. We'll have to move on. And we have Palace on Sunday. Preview tomorrow. And that's that. Smash up the likes. Make sure you subscribe. Big up your damn selves in a bit, people. Peace. I need to sell my Nigerian flag. Actually, no. I'll just give it to Tobes. We're talking. Shit.